Welcome back, roomies. We in the house, and it's your boy the other day, and I'm here with Mike Trout. Got my boy Manny HitEmWitIt in the back, of course.
It's me.
All right.
And I got Primo,
Let's get him.
The wild one here with us today.
Olivar.
You've seen him before. You've seen him.
Shout out to all y'all out there in the network. Let's get him.
And we got Black Hand.
Let's get it.
And we got the hand. The hand in the back.
He's controlling the strings.
Controlling everything.
Black Hand.
The puppeteer.
Kevin Hart got white handed though.
Yo, hand, come out, hand.
Like Fang in the
Yeah.
Hey. There we go.
Full of nothing but trickery.
And, you know, shout out to Lou. He's out in Puerto Rico doing his thing.
Yeah.
And,
Shout out to
JB's,
Lou,
you know, daddy duty. So we got, you know, somebody else helping this bitch chill with us. And I got a riddle for you guys.
Papa.
Demon.
All right. What's something that some men like, some women like, and all babies love?
Hey, yo.
Titties.
Damn, I thought it was going to be harder than that.
Yeah,
I went straight to the point.
Is that easy?
That's likable.
Yeah, it's definitely titties.
No.
And this leads on to my question.
But who don't like titties?
Do you think areola should be proportionate to the titties?
What?
Huh?
Well, that's a difficult question because
He
some
just jumped
titties
in.
are shaped and built differently,
Word.
right?
Thanks. We're not here to judge, guys.
No.
First off,
No,
let's
bigger
say
than
that.
better. Whatever.
We're not here to judge, guys. Free the tit. Feel me? Isn't that not what we believe here?
Yeah, I love nips.
So,
But what I'm
Free
saying is
nips.
that sometimes
Nip-
don't you
nip-
think like, you know, when the shorty got a big old titty,
Yeah. Yeah.
but she
Word.
got little gumdrop nipples, and they're like, oh, I expected that to be bigger.
What?
That nigga,
Like-
it was just fucking
Big
with
old
it.
titty and little nipples, you said?
Have you ever sucked on an A cup and not laughed?
She had
Yeah.
It's hard,
What?
bro. It's kind of hard.
I believe it.
That's funny.
so
I believe it. I believe you're gonna be scraping your nose.
It's weird, bro. It's like the
I need a drink
stuck
for
on
this
the
one.
wall.
Diablo, Skittles stuck on the wall. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have
I feel like Mike was gonna respond. He don't even know how to respond.
Quality.
He does it.
no.
Among
I know
the
what he's talking
tatas.
about. I know what he's talking about.
Knuckles.
all
Only for,
tatas
like-
are beautiful.
So you know how traditionally,
Dude, they
Right.
feel like areola. She
white women have pink nipples and like the tiny ones with the small areolas. Black
Yeah.
women have like the big areolas.
Sure.
So I have been privy to black women with like really small nipple and like areolas, but like with still healthy titties.
Right.
Also, white women
With like big areolas. Right. And all
and, like,
titties
big
are
old
right.
titties.
Yeah.
And
Let all
I
titties
Big
can
old
tell
bitty.
you
free,
that
bro.
the white women with the
I'm not
big
here to
titties
judge.
and the big areolas are generally Southern European, like Italians or
They
Spaniards.
probably get better heads. So.
That's not always the case, but yeah, not always the case, but
Sometimes, yeah.
yeah.
I like how
There's facts
Yeah.
within, bro.
I
They
find
say
it.
toxic women give the best oral.
I heard about it. I believe it too.
I believe
The
it.
toxic thing, yes.
Yeah, bro. Everybody has that
my
one
God.
crazy toxic girlfriend that used to
You can't
bang
let go.
that you
Oh
can't
my
because the
God.
sex is amazing. Like you can't.
They got the slick-
Or two.
Or three.
Whoa. And by two,
Shouts
you don't
to the
know,
Amazon.
You learn your
Still
lesson.
going down the
Well,
fucking
no, I have a
public,
type.
bro. You gotta
The
do it once a
Amazon.
year.
Yeah, at least
The
once.
best- The current one is the best. It's like 100%.
Uh-oh.
But like
Do tell.
no, because
Sounds like a story behind that one.
No, but like no.
Yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
A gentleman doesn't. A
You want
gentleman
to share
doesn't.
that experience?
Because
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell,
No,
bro.
yeah.
Facts.
You feel
It
me?
happened.
Okay.
I can't give details, but it happened.
To where?
It went down. Nina.
I think the internet was interested.
I have some standards.
This isn't fucking love.
Let me just say this, man. Let me just say this, right? And fuck it. I'll be the one to say this.
All right.
The most professional unprofessional. Feel me?
Woo!
So,
What does that
Oh.
mean? I'm just
Woo! Do tell.
So-
He said that most.
it's like
professional.
it's like the late great Patrice O'Neal said, right? Us men like to hear something like a sound somewhere between you're like gargling and choking to death and you're retarded.
Oh,
Like, you feel me? Like
shit.
the
Damn.
That does sound right.
Air, bro.
That does sound about right,
Damn.
though.
sounds about right, right?
That does sound about right.
That's where it's at right there. That's what you want to hear.
Damn.
That's,
That seems a little cruel.
So she's sacrificing
halfway
breathing
between
organs.
like
That's
you fucking
very
gargling
magic
and
to
drowning.
Yeah,
and
word.
halfway between you
That
sound
is the most-
retarded.
She's like
Like,
choking herself.
The bear does have bring up a point, yo. If she ain't breathing for you, that's
That's
romantic.
the one.
That's the one. You feel me?
What?
If she come up teary eyed, That's the one, bro.
She cares if she dies.
If she's gonna choke on a log for me, I'm gonna drown myself in a pussy for her. It's called
Compensation?
reciprocity. That's the word. Reciprocity.
Yeah.
Reciprocate.
Facts.
Reciprocation?
What's the word?
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. You learn
Facts.
something every
The
day.
word
of the day.
is
Reciprocity.
Reci.
Reciprocity.
How do you
Reci.
spell it, Mike?
I can spell it for you guys.
Reciprocity.
Can you look
Reci.
up the real meaning in Webster's for me?
No, wait.
I can spell it for you.
I can do it. I can do that.
Go ahead.
Right, no. Shut the fuck up.
REC.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Reciprocity. RECIPRO. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. Yeah.
Boom!
You sure? You sure?
Fuck your own
You
kids.
sure?
I can fucking win a
Man,
spelling
you sure?
Reciprocity.
Oh.
Can you use it
My
in a
bad.
sentence?
Yeah, look it up.
Reciprocity. That's what happens when you reciprocate your partner.
There's a
And,
silent G.
Eat her pussy when she sucks your dick. Reciprocity.
That's beautiful.
My man.
Yo, that's pretty dope. I'm gonna put down my story.
Can we
Rest
talk
of
about
the-
silent letters?
Right in my memoirs.
Bro, I hate
Is
Yo,
reciprocity.
silent
letters.
Yo, bro, the English language is
Reciprocity.
weird,
What is the
bro.
point of
Yes.
a silent letter?
Reciprocity.
I don't understand that.
It's not
just
in tune.
confusing.
I could have been the third grade.
The way
rapper
all
on
Words, so they there had to.
Did you
I
want to
could've
be
been-
different?
I could have
English,
been the third Spanish champion.
English is a Germanic language. It has the same rules.
Well, it has many.
German,
It has many different.
but
There
it
you
has influences from
That's one of
fucking
its
Greek
foundations.
and
is
fucking
German.
Latin.
Yeah,
and
it's
fucking
all mixed
French
up.
and Spanish
Exactly.
and all this other
One of
shit.
Not
its
sure
others
what it's
is
doing.
Latin.
And even fucking
Pounds.
We could talk about this. Actually, we could talk about this for a minute, Mike. That's
Yeah.
a fact. Because the English language is like almost like a made-up language, bro.
No,
It's a language.
government made it.
It's a
No
language.
words.
It's a language of
Words.
spells. Like you
Illuminati
said.
made
every
it.
language
How
is
dare
made
they?
up. Like that's
Yeah.
Spanish is made up. Like, so, all right. Here's
Have
another
you
one.
ever
Spanish.
heard like old English like
Oh, no, that's
spoken?
different.
800?
Old
No,
English is
we're talking about like
13.
English in
40
like
ounce?
the 500 AD,
That's
bro.
what
Yeah,
I'm-
That shit does not
Come
sound like-
hither.
That shit, no, it's not even come hither or any of that shit,
It's
nigga.
What is
different
it?
That
language.
shit sounds
It's a
insane.
different language.
Yeah.
It's totally
It's a completely
different.
different language.
Totally different.
What?
Okay.
Like the words don't sound English?
No, it doesn't sound like English at all.
Like the language we speak now is different from English 600 years ago.
Definitely is.
Completely different.
They use the words differently.
Here's,
Like
here's,
they'll
here's
put
an
words.
example.
No, the word-
Here's an example.
It sounds like a-
Is it still English?
You remember the Canterbury Tales in high school? The Canterbury Tales?
Sort of.
All right, so would
Not
that be
really.
considered like a dead language?
Sort of, kind of.
because
There goes the
English
old
is still
English.
spoken.
Yeah, but,
But
it's
it's
not
not-
that-
But modern English is an evolution of it. So within the pretense
yeah,
version,
that's what I'm saying.
That, exactly. That's
Within
all-
the
So it is
pretense
English
version-
still. Old English
But-
is
but here's
English
the thing.
now.
no, the
No,
thing
that's
about
not
the
old
English.
English. That's OG English.
But here's the thing.
Have you ever drank Old English?
Spanish. Yo,
Unfortunately, yes.
but Spanish. But
Yeah,
Spanish has been
unfortunately.
You
around-
wake up with the
Unfortunately,
bubble
yes.
But Spanish has been around for like the 2,000 years, 3,000 years too. But it's not the same language as it was like 2,000 years
No,
ago.
but Spanish is different from English because
no
Spanish, what is it? Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese,
And
Right.
and
Correct.
Arabic come from Latin.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
Romance
Yeah.
languages
Yes. Yes.
and Italian.
And Italian.
Espanol.
But it's
Romantico.
not the same language. It evolved tremendously. It's
Okay.
got a lot more Arabic influence than
I'm
English
sure
has.
every language evolved
Yeah.
from 2000
Wow.
years
Oh
ago.
yeah, definitely.
No one more
But
than
like,
China.
But when we think of like old English, we're
Like,
thinking
how many
about like
languages are
Shakespearean
there in China?
English.
Aren't there
They got-
fucking over
Yeah,
50
Shakespearean
languages?
English.
They got
Yeah.
like
No, there's two main
complicated.
languages spoken in China: Cantonese and
What the fuck is
Mandarin.
that about?
There's so
Like,
many
they just
different
wanted to
guys.
segregate.
No, because China's
Yeah.
not one ethnicity. China's like 16.
Nigga, but
Right,
that's how
right.
it is.
China's
everywhere,
big.
nigga.
Yeah, China's
What do you
one
think
huge
is
Ah.
land.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think is the main language in America?
Like, Spanish,
English.
And what do you think is the second?
Espanol.
Spinach.
Spanish, yeah.
Nigga, spinach.
Spinach. Spinach.
Spanish.
Wow,
It's out
son.
there, bro.
When the Henny
Ew.
Sheesh.
You gotta add extra
Ain't no
salt.
telling, bro.
Spinaca.
That should taste so fucking meat.
It does.
They done
It
made a
does.
concoction.
Oh yeah.
So-
all the drinks down there.
You got the catapult.
Cognac.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyone fucking around.
Shake 'em.
Straight up get 'em, bro.
Shake 'em.
What?
Yeah,
When you get the blunt over here,
You gotta fire a blunt.
I got
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I got you.
Toss it.
We're gonna hit the catapult.
Yo.
Look, first of all, shout out to all my Kansas City Swifties out there.
Oh,
Yeah, fucking
That
did
was
it.
the
Y'all
first
did
thing.
it. Ah!
That was the first thing. Yes. Let's talk
First
about
of all,
the Super Bowl shenanigans. That was the first thing
Taylor
on my
Swift's
list.
team because she did take it over.
Nah, that
Bowl
was-
shenanigans.
that
Hello,
wasn't
football.
Bro,
Dominican
Her shenanigans.
That was
Yeah.
pure.
The Swifties, you
that
said?
was
Pure America.
That was pure.
The Swifties?
That was pure.
Yeah. 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 Unadulterated.
Unadulterated
Yeah. Right in your face.
professionalism, bro.
Yo,
Like,
go ahead. Because
No.
even Kanye felt that
bro,
shit.
that
What
man,
was that? What's up, what's up?
America's
No,
watching you,
bro.
What's up?
Like,
What's up, bro?
That Super Bowl got televised on Telemundo, bro.
Bro.
What? Yeah, it was Univision or Telemundo.
Univision.
On Univision,
Oh,
never,
The
never.
first time ever. My
Ever.
mom watched
Like,
the
how
Super
is
Shout
Bowl.
out to my
But-
unis.
But that,
Give the game, but gives the halftime.
My
show.
mom is
How
a
did
As
you
long
guys
as it's
experience that?
between the novelas.
listen. My mom is a 68
You want-
Dominican-year-old woman.
She was
that
betting.
doesn't know a lick of English.
Dominican years.
And she called me
In Dominican
and
years.
said, "Jerry,
Con quien, boys?
Yeah.
who are we betting on today?"
That's good.
And I said,
Yeehaw.
"Let me find out, ma." I called her back and I said, "Ma, I got a bet. What you want to put? $5?" She said, "Nah, I'm gonna put 20, and you gonna put 20."
Ooh.
Good.
Getting high stakes.
Mind you, she don't even
Who
know
is
the
this
sport.
lady?
she don't.
Put that
So
money
here-
up.
This lady, my
But
mom
you
don't
want-
know.
Bingo, no
My
bingo
mom
tonight.
knows- My mom knows baseball. She knows pitcher.
She should.
She
Alex
knows-
Rodriguez.
She knows pitcher. That's it. If you ask my mom a position in baseball, she's gonna tell you pitcher, and then you're gonna tell her what other position. She's gonna be like, I don't know. So my son played a pitcher.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you
Salute
go.
to that.
But you know,
He was a catcher.
but you know what's crazy? While we
But I was
was,
mainly a pitcher. That's all she knew about.
when we was watching the Super Bowl, it went down though. That
Oh,
game
yeah.
was a really
Bro,
good
that
fucking
game
game,
was- that
bro.
game
How
was
was-
ridiculous,
how would-
bro.
how-
So,
yeah.
and-
Talk about it. Talk about it.
NFL is scripted,
Talk about it.
right?
No,
Oh, definitely.
No way.
Definitely
no
is.
way.
Definitely is.
No way,
Definitely is.
bro.
You want to know how I can prove? I can prove
No
it.
way.
I can prove it
Yeah.
to you.
Let's
I can prove
talk
it. There
about
was a news station, I believe, in San Diego that already said that the Chiefs. Oh, it was the 49ers, that one, right?
Yeah. No,
There was
no,
the Chiefs.
no.
Nigga, the
Chiefs.
Chiefs won
They
in
they
seconds, bro.
they already announced that the Chiefs had won like 5 days previous to the win.
It was
No
like,
way.
congratulations.
And the Simpsons predicted it.
What does that mean?
The Simpsons
bro?
predicted it.
Okay, so you telling me
With
telling me
Taylor
that
Swift
nigga
and
that
everything?
The
writes-
Simpsons don't predict.
Shout out to Ice Spice.
They just they predict. They just write the future.
Would you-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So the dude is a clairvoyant. basically,
Has to be.
right?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
How, bro? How can you script a contact sport? You telling me the niggas that got
It's a
injured that shit was
joke.
scripted?
There's only one way.
bro.
No, but this is
Yo,
the thing.
Manny.
No, but
There's
this
only
is the
one
thing.
way.
Bro,
Google the Simpsons prediction
can't
for
be
me.
done.
Do you think
That
that
shit
Chiefs
is
are one of
great.
the best teams in the NFL for the last 5 years?
What about the predictions, though?
Absolutely.
They've got a good defense. They've got a good offense. They've got a good.
They
head
won
coach.
They
the
have
Super
the
Bowl
best-
3 times.
They
Right.
have the best
That's
QB.
it.
So if you predict
Thought it was twice.
that one of the best teams for the last 5 years,
It's
oh,
not
they're
a-
going to win the Super Bowl.
It's not
Bro,
an
that's
odd
like-
prediction.
It's not an odd prediction because they're going to be contenders every year.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
It's
like
not the favorite.
Yeah.
You went for the favorite.
No,
That's
no,
like,
I get
okay.
that, Mike.
I know,
Mike,
Mike, but
Mike,
hey, look,
I
this,
get-
look,
I
this
get
is
that,
the thing. This
but-
is the thing, eh? This is the thing.
Oh.
If Tom Brady wins, when Tom Brady first came into the NFL,
He was the favorite.
no, but when he
Every
first
year.
came into the NFL,
Every
he was
year.
on the bench, right?
Yeah.
Then he started starting, and this nigga became the man. And Tom Brady wins a ring, and Tom Brady wins another ring. It's not hard to predict when Tom Brady's gonna win another ring.
No, I
Just say he won 7.
Respect
No,
that.
but it's
no,
not hard.
no,
It's
I'm
not-
not arguing against you.
How many
I'm
teams
not,
have three
Tom
peated
Brady,
in
word.
Bro,
the
like,
NFL?
I'm not
The
arguing
Dolphins, right?
against that.
Bro, the
I'm not
Jordan
arguing.
is the greatest of
I'm
all
Green
time
Bay, I
in
think.
I'm not
right?
arguing against you.
Football is such a
I think
hard
so.
fucking job, bro. Listen, the championship is just one game. It ain't like baseball,
Bro, there's no way-
basketball.
there's
it's
no
best
way
out of
that-
7.
There's
Bro,
no way
but
that
you-
can be
Fuck up
but you
that
also
one
have to
game
remember-
and
Yeah.
you're champ.
But you also
Yeah.
have to remember the longevity in football is way different from any other sport.
I was just gonna say that.
the longevity
They-
in football, bro, is
Yeah.
maximum
Alright.
10 years.
10 years,
Okay,
7 to 10
Okay,
years.
Seven to
okay.
seven.
Okay, so you telling me
For him
Brady
to have
got
so
you
Brady
telling
got
me-
lucky
so
that he
Alright,
lasted
that's
as long as
crazy,
he
That's
did.
bro.
not love, bro.
That's
That's
like
not love.
superhuman.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not, bro.
Because yes,
all
it
right,
is.
all right,
That's
all right.
better.
Listen,
It
is because
listen,
he
hey,
did-
listen,
Brady-
8 to 10 years, right?
He
does.
7 to 10 years, right?
You're just
Yeah.
saying
All right,
shit.
but
You're
how
just
long ago
instigating.
was that?
Stop.
No, you're absolutely right.
How long?
You're
But this is what I'm
absolutely right.
saying. With the advancements in technology and everything that niggas is doing with sports training and all that, nigga, Tom Brady is 40-something years old, and this nigga could still take a hit, bro. You couldn't do that back in the day.
FYI, Tom Brady was drafted in the 6th round. Letting y'all know.
No, I completely get that.
So what's the
odds? But you also have to
Wow.
remember the team that Tom Brady had also had a great line that defended him.
Hell yeah.
No, but this is what people think. People think that because they got so many rings that the Patriots was the best team. No, nigga, the Patriots had the best quarterback ever.
I'm not arguing with you
Wow.
I'm not arguing with you on that,
called
bro.
it.
There's no
I'm
team.
Tom
I'm
Brady
not
is like
arguing
this is
with
the
you.
thing.
He's like the Jordan of football.
Not
But
Joe Montana.
You're not
Not
this is
Steve
what I'm
Young.
saying.
You know how many hits Tom Brady has taken?
Very
Not
few.
Brett Favre.
What you mean very few?
For his career, compared to other quarterbacks, is probably percentage-wise is probably way less than a lot of other people.
Are you
Donovan McNabb.
crazy,
There's
nigga?
no I in team, but there is a Jordan.
Listen.
give the man-
Tom
I'm
Brady
not.
Tom Brady was never a running quarterback.
I
If the
get-
ball wasn't
Mike
out,
Vick.
he was getting hit, eh? There's no no, nigga, that man got hit a whole lot, bro.
I'm
whole lot.
I'm not
nigga.
denying he got
that's
hit a
the
whole
shit.
lot.
Now we're on
But what
Tom
I'm
Brady.
saying, comparing to what he was doing, he didn't get hit a whole lot because that ball used to get out of his hands quick, nigga.
That's a good thing.
So he wasn't getting hit.
3-step
This is
drop.
what I'm saying.
Bam.
Because of his own skill level and the team that was built around him.
Hey, but you know what? You know
That's what kept his
defended him.
longevity.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking about a lineman, somebody else who's out there that's not being defended as well as Tom Brady was, their longevity of the sport is 7 to 10 years because a lot of them,
The average
get because of
That's
concussion,
true. That's
CTE,
true.
The average
all
football
of it.
player
That's
is
what I'm
the
saying.
Yes,
Like,
but what
it's
do you
not-
do?
it's not-
What do you do if you have the greatest quarterback?
On average.
You
You're gonna
defend,
protect them.
of course.
On
But
average,
but the
defensive
thing
line,
about it is
they
that
have
I'm
short
not arguing that.
Hunters have
I'm
the
not.
longest
I'm
careers
not
for
arguing
obvious
none of the.
reasons.
What y'all saying? I'm not
So
arguing.
it was a
it.
perfect
But
team.
what I'm saying, it was
coach-wise as well.
yes.
The
But
coach
what I'm
has
saying, but the reason his career lasted as well as it
Because he had a
did
good offensive
because he had a
Yeah.
good
He had
line
the best offensive line. For
and his
the
skill
amount
level
of years he
Yeah.
played.
and his skill level allowed him not to get hit as much as
You gotta
other
give him some
quarterbacks
credit.
would have.
Yeah.
All right.
So
All right, but this is what I'm saying.
Let's
His
not
skill
forget-
level.
it definitely is a part of his skill level.
Oh, okay.
100%.
So
We're agreeing.
Bro,
I have a skill
Tom
set.
Brady got signed for 1 year to Tampa Bay and won the Super Bowl. That saved you.
After
leaving.
Shouts to
The
Tampa.
thing about it is I'm not arguing
And
any
great
of that.
defense.
I'm
Dale
not arguing
Mabry.
any of that. I'm not arguing any of that. And what I'm trying to say is that the
Ybor
longevity
City.
of his career is due
Lasted
to
for-
is because of those factors.
That's
I
smart.
mean,
But
the
that's
average
smart.
the average
Smart.
football player doesn't last as long as Tom
No
Brady.
way. Not a running back.
No, but
That's a
no,
fact.
but
That's a fact.
there's the thing.
But when you compare it to
but you
basketball
cannot
and
compare.
football-
No, you cannot
I mean,
compare.
for basketball
you
and
cannot
baseball.
compare linemen. You cannot compare running backs. You cannot compare these people that are getting hit every position, every play.
Sports,
You cannot compare that to a
But-
QB though.
But this
I
is
mean,
what I'm
yeah.
Because there's rules.
And that's-
There's rules
that's
in the
true.
NFL to keep the QB safe. There's not rules in the NFL
Oh, yeah,
to
it's
keep your
different.
linemen safe.
But
There's not
you
rules
need
in the
to
NFL to
remember-
keep the wide
But
receivers
But yet
safe.
again-
He's agreeing
but
with
yet
you at
again-
that point, though. He's
but
agreeing
yet
with you.
again,
Yeah,
I'm
so
still
true,
talking
man.
Because of Tom Brady, and that's one of the
He
reasons
said, that's
why
why
I
he's
don't
saying
like
that. That's
They
why
protect
he's
Tom
saying that they
Brady.
protect the
Yeah.
shit out of him. So
But
much.
yet again,
That's why.
if
like,
you take the NFL, if you take all the players as a whole,
like if he took more
what you
hits,
have what
you trying to say?
30? What? How many teams in the NFL?
Like 28 to 30.
28. You probably have
28,
what?
yeah,
60
28.
maximum QBs out of like what 1,000 players?
I think it's 30.
Is it 30? I thought it was
Maybe
28.
60 if every team has
Maybe
two
Nah,
QBs.
it's a lot more than 1,000 players.
But you get what I mean, right? Like
Yeah,
the
each
average
team will
of
have
that-
like
the
80.
average of that is
Not really.
Yeah.
Nah, it'd be close.
Each team will have like 80.
32 teams.
Bro, how much is a
Oh,
special
okay.
teams, bro?
Yeah.
How many people on a special
No,
team?
bro.
Right now.
I think it's what's the roster for a football team?
It's crazy. It's crazy because it switches up
Yeah,
too.
bro.
Like they
No,
add
teams,
and
Charlie?
subtract players.
1,500 people.
It's got like 80.
So
for
right
a
now
team.
there's over
28
1,000.
times
There's
50.
right
alright.
now
There's
it says
six-
the
17
1696.
That's
As
how
of
many players there are.
Every position has
600
backup.
six-
1,696 players.
1,500.
Out of those 1,600,
Elites.
700 players,
Elites.
out of
This
those
is
700
professional.
players, there's only 52 quarterbacks.
Okay.
So if you
Not
take,
even. Not
Yeah,
even.
yeah, but this
Mike,
is the
you just
thing.
said it right now, right?
Bro.
52
Okay.
quarterbacks.
Nah,
Check
nah.
how many quarterbacks there.
No,
are.
no.
That's
man.
fair.
Plus,
Okay.
plus,
What's
plus.
If you're not a starter, you're riding the bench.
Exactly. So it's not really 53. It's only the
There's
amount
the
of
tw-
teams.
yeah, there's
No, but
This one starts.
every team has a backup quarterback,
Yeah,
don't
but
they?
They
no,
never
no.
played, bro.
It-
There's
but-
no team
but
has
I'm
a
still-
backup
but I'm still
quarterback.
counting them
32
because
teams.
they're a player
No,
of the game.
no team has a backup
Yo,
quarterback.
listen, you're negated.
I'm telling you, bro. No team
right.
has a backup quarterback. Nigga.
They
do.
They
Yeah,
got
they
the
do.
four
But there's no
strings,
such thing, nigga. There's no such thing.
There's
They don't
strings,
use them.
yes.
What are you talking about? Everybody has a backup quarterback.
Yes, but they don't use them.
Unless an
But
injury.
they're still considered an NFL player.
Yeah.
They're still considered an NFL player. They're
All
part
right.
of that. They're part of that 1,700
but
players.
All right, but in
So
this
what you're saying
conversation,
is
listen. In this conversation, their longevity is different.
But
Because you can ride the bench, for 20 years and never touch the field.
I understand.
But that's not gonna count to. Oh no, this nigga play. I could be like, oh, but this nigga played 20 years. But this nigga never touched the field.
I get that, but what I'm saying, statistically, out of 1,700 players, there's only 52 quarterbacks.
All right.
So
There's more than that because there's a bunch of strings. But this is what I'm
but what I'm trying to get to is on average, the play expectancy of a player in the NFL is only about 7 to 10. I'm saying on average across the board.
Okay.
Across
Okay. Let's say.
average career is probably a year in the NFL. Bro. That shit is not. You could be an MVP player, MVP like actual winner, and your career will be 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Terrell
a contact
Owens.
sport, it's different.
No, I get it.
There's
But-
running backs now.
Randy Moss.
That they didn't know that the running back position is a hard position to carry because longevity, nigga,
salute.
latency. When you're 50 and 60, your legs give out.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders, one of the greatest running backs of all time,
Ever.
retired young because he didn't want to fuck up his
All them leg work.
Yeah.
His back
greatest
plays.
running back of all
Nigga like
time.
Luka.
No championship. Fuck it, I'm retiring young.
Luka. That nigga
Well,
Luka
You
said.
can argue that Walter Payton or Jim Brown were better, but like
Woo! I like
Barry
that.
Sanders, if he would have
I like that, if he would've
He
lasted.
chose.
No.
He already knew what was the latencies
I
to the game.
know they're all the,
Tiki Barber. What?
Yo, so y'all want to know another?
You know that running
Y'all wanna
average
know-
he had?
Y'all want to
bro?
know another fun fact about the NFL?
yeah.
Go.
Did you know the NFL halftime show for the Super Bowl was made as grand as it is because of Life in Color?
Yeah, I saw that.
In living color.
Living Color. Because people would switch over to the Living Color halftime show, then go back to the game.
Nice.
It was just a medley.
Was it? I didn't get to watch it. I was working.
Nice.
Well, you know, it
Usher
started with
killed
Michael
it.
Jackson.
Speaking of
Well,
the
yeah,
halftime
it started
show.
with Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson was
Well,
the
he did
first
the first.
artist where they dropped the bag.
Yeah.
On the halftime
If
show.
Yeah.
y'all seen that shit, like the dude disappears from corner to corner before he performs. He has doubles popping up. Everybody going crazy. He's on top of the fucking scoreboard. Then he appears over here.
that was smart.
Then he appears on the front.
That's not
this
Michael,
is in
that's Christopher.
84.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
That's
the
Michael.
stadium looked horrible, bro. This shit like it looked like a
No.
fucking Enwood Little League.
No, I believe it. I
Six,
believe
nigga.
it. But what I'm saying is like the halftime show evolved so much, but I still
What were you
think
saying?
Yeah.
What were you saying the other day? They don't get paid, right?
no, they don't get paid.
The halftime performers.
The performers don't get paid.
No.
It's a super promo.
Super
I didn't know
Like
that though.
bonus.
I didn't know. I knew that, but I
I
didn't
still
care.
think Rihanna killed it better than Usher.
Rihanna didn't get paid
Okay.
either.
they don't care.
I
They
still
don't
think
care
Rihanna
for a
killed it
reason.
better than Usher. Maybe I'm hating. but-
After
Nah, Usher shit was in-
After
Usher
shit
Yo,
was
for
in-
me, I'm a hip hop head, so by far the Aftermath, Dr. Dre.
Hell yeah.
50,
Hell yeah.
50 was a
Facts.
little wild.
No, they killed that shit.
They
That was
brought
dope.
everyone
That was
out.
They
dope.
killed that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That
They
shit
killed
was
that
crack.
shit heavy. That halftime
Bro,
show.
niggas had a
But
gorilla hanging
Rihanna's
from the
halftime show was wild.
They
though.
told Snoop don't do the
Snoop.
break dance on stage. He did it anyways.
How you gonna tell that gangster
Rihanna did her halftime show. Her sales
not to be
were
gangster?
Ice Spice is the next.
Not only that, Fendi went
Oh, that
crazy,
brings
too.
me to a great question.
Actually,
Okay, I have a question.
That sucks, but that's gonna be true.
What's up?
Do you think
She's
Ice
gonna
Spice
kill
will?
Hold on.
It's an Ice Spice. He mentioned Ice Spice, so I have a question about Ice Spice. Do you think Ice Spice will throw it back for Shaq?
Throw it back for
Oh,
shit.
Shaq threw his shot. Shaq.
You ain't see that? Shaq was trying to.
Shaq is shot. It's
He was,
way.
he was
Shaq,
trying
he
to.
shoot- Yo,
He's
yo,
hollering.
hold on.
Wait.
Shaq
Shaquille.
be throwing his shot at everybody.
Everything.
Okay,
Yo,
but I'm talking
Shaq
about
threw his shot at
Bronx-
Gorilla.
He
the
posted.
I
Bronx.
think he showed
Sensation
shot
right
shot
now.
at Sexy Red.
He posted.
You seen that one, the Home Depot girl that was mad pretty and she went viral? This nigga went to her with flowers. Like, I'm gonna let you know you're beautiful.
Yo, Shaq is that dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro,
Right.
like you can't even You can't even hate on Shaq. Like, bro, it's
No
Shaq.
way.
That nigga's a doctor of
That nigga-
Sheriff.
Yeah.
That nigga,
Actor.
He got
Actor.
the keys to the
Rapper.
city of, like,
DJ.
fucking state. Like,
that nigga posted a
Yeah.
picture of him.
You
Taylor
know his
Swift
rap
Ice
suck.
Spice. DK, thank you, T Swift. So fine.
Woo!
Yeah.
He getting at it.
Yo, bro, thank
Throw
God
it back
her
for
mom
Shaq.
wasn't there, bro, because her mom is a piece.
She'll twerk it.
she's definitely.
Let her twerk it for Shaq.
Yo, her mom is a piece and a half.
Who, Ice Spice?
Yeah. Her mom looked better than
That's hilarious.
Her mom looked better than her.
Okay.
Yes.
Damn.
Like women with experience.
A little bit. A little bit.
She's the
There you go.
experience.
She's a little experienced, you know.
Get him, girl.
Yeah, how about
Yo, is the game
Kanye?
started?
How about Kanye getting kicked out of the Super Bowl?
I was
That's
just gonna
influence.
Ask, did it, but did
You
he
think
buy
it ain't a Swifty?
Wait, didn't he buy
bitched at
a?
him. He's like,
didn't
yo,
he
stop
buy-
bitching?
Hold on.
Because Kanye's
Did-
now trying to make it seem like he wasn't.
Hold on.
And Shaq
They-
will double slap that nigga.
Didn't
No, no.
Kanye buy
And Shaq
a
was
commercial?
Like, nigga, I saw you there, nigga. Stop bitching, nigga. Man up and stop crying.
Yup.
Straight up.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Shaquille.
You
Twitter
were-
this shit.
Manny,
Ice
we're
Spice,
saying-
you gotta
hold-
throw it
hold
back.
on, guys. Hold on,
I mean,
guys.
twerk it.
Yo,
What you were saying?
Holding on.
didn't Kanye buy a commercial?
Yeah.
Didn't he buy a slot or whatever?
Yeah, he bought a slot.
He was trying to
I
sit.
didn't see it, though. I
He
didn't
was
see
trying to
it.
sit
Yeah,
next
we
to
saw
her,
it.
Speaking
like
of like
we saw
halftime,
it.
and all that
where he had his
we
logo.
didn't see it.
No, we saw that on YouTube.
Yeah, we didn't see
He was
it.
trying to
We
get
didn't
the
see it.
attention.
But supposedly he
Attention
bought a
whore.
slot, and because of the fact that he wasted all the money on the slot, he basically recorded it.
No
a selfie
refund.
In
video.
a car, and nigga like that.
Yeah.
With the titanium. And
Y'all didn't see it though?
No. Oh, during the game, no.
I didn't see
Oh,
it, but
shit.
I heard about it.
Okay. Damn.
It's hilarious. Fuck that. You
The
ain't
greatest
like-
commercial they brought out was the Deadpool trailer,
Word.
which became the #1 watch trailer in all of history.
Seriously?
Isn't it
All of
amazing?
his.
Woo!
Isn't it amazing?
Let's get it.
What?
Deadpool-
Yeah, it's
So
Deadpool
they
Wolverine.
bringing out a new Wolverine.
No, it's
No.
Hugh
No.
Jackman.
Bro,
Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if
Don't
you
call
know
him a
this
comeback.
behind
Last one. This is the
Deadpool,
last one.
y'all know that this movie
Nigga,
has
I
been
bet
trying
he
to
talking
be
about
made for years.
And
With
Ryan-
Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Ryan
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman.
He's been
Ah.
dying like before the movie came out.
Ha, ha, ha.
probably
Bosom
6
buddies.
years
Bro.
already written and everything.
Bro, he
They
funded
didn't
it.
even want to give him
He-
the deal.
He produced the movie himself.
Alright, isn't it amazing?
Ryan
how
Reynolds.
Because
Just to have Hugh Jackman in?
Yep.
because
No.
Deadpool could break the
To bring
fourth wall.
Deadpool into like the live action cinema universe.
Oh, that you
Yeah.
who won?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so the budget for Deadpool
Yo,
1.
hold on.
Wait. The budget for
You telling
Deadpool
me he's
1
getting all this
was so low that all Deadpool 1 was about, since Deadpool could break the fourth wall,
Yep.
all he's doing is making fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what it's become is just
Everything is canon.
That's dope.
that shit is like amazing to me. Bro.
because
Like,
he's aware of the multiverse.
exactly so
Yeah.
because he could break the fourth wall,
He knows
he
what's
can
going
make
on.
fun of it.
Yeah.
He can make fun of it.
He knows what's
and
going
it's
on.
about its own production. Like he's making fun of Disney, and it's a Disney, but
No,
Disney
no.
gets it now.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't a Disney flick until this one.
But what I'm saying is that
Yeah, part 2 definitely was.
there was so much sarcasm
definitely
in
not.
that movie because of the budget
Oh,
they gave him
shit.
Yeah.
for the movie, and it ended up being the
Yo, but
best
since
superhero
now it's a
movie.
Disney flick, is it gonna be Deadpool?
No, it's still rated R. There's
It's still rated
Deadpool.
R.
It was the
Deadpool-
first rated R one too.
Deadpool
Exactly.
3.
They
Hold
gave
on.
Ryan Reynolds complete control.
Deadpool 3 is
Dope.
gonna be the movie that ushers in all the rated R Marvel movies like Blade, Midnight
Which one of
Suns,
y'all
the Moon Knight movie.
don't get
Okay,
slayed?
it's gonna usher in a whole new
By
rated R
Usher.
cast, which is gonna be like Disney Plus Red or some shit like that.
I don't know. The subscription charging ain't charging like that. They need to
It's
relax.
gonna
Bro,
be-
I'm putting a girl. Literally, I saw this shit. I put a girl on like about a week ago to Deadpool, and I'm explaining the story. And
Yeah.
she's that shit is so written well, bro. That
Mhm.
the nigga's actually killing himself to see the girl.
Yeah.
Bro, the love of his life is already dead. And since he could heal, the dude doesn't care to live.
I don't know about
Yeah.
He's killing
So-
himself so he can try and find
And
it.
yo, she's
Yeah, he could
explaining
kill
to me
himself.
how romantic, and I'm like, yo, you're right.
It
This
is.
shit written
Because-
so
Yeah.
well.
No, it really is.
It is.
Even the crying scene.
But
Yeah.
if
He's
you,
like, oh, I'm gonna try and win an academy right now. Hold on, this
see.
is my moment.
Let's find
As
out.
He's dying,
Yeah.
he could break the fourth wall.
yeah.
So
We need a girl for a minute.
But if you look at like the comics and like the pretense material, he's always been like that. Like when when he kills himself to go see Lady Death, when he kills himself to
the story where he kills the writers at the end of the fucking story, because in that story the writers in the intent of the story was Deadpool kills everybody from the X-Men
to the Avengers.
Get him.
There's no one left to kill to the point where he breaks the fourth wall, goes in the studio where the writers are writing, and kills them to end it.
It's really over.
Everybody's dead.
He kills everybody.
LeBron is starting, right? LeBron is starting?
Yeah, he should be back.
You're referring to Marvel. Deadpool kills Marvel.
Put your money on that late.
So it's like one of their whole stories, their whole arcs.
He's probably there.
No, AD not starting.
Nah.
And that shit is
fire.
They bring out the
kills
reserves,
everybody.
The bench first, and then the last
Oh,
one.
he might do even better.
One of the best characters.
AD for 27 points.
Yeah,
I'm actually really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to that. And there's actually one of the most characters with depth too. Like he got a lot of depth to his like persona and all of that shit.
Well, yeah, he even battled my favorite villain, Thanos.
Thanos is pussy.
Yeah, he's just immortal.
You know
That's
what's
all.
funny? So they have a rivalry because
everybody knows
in the
they
comic
both
books
love death.
later on,
Yeah.
exactly. Later on in the comic books, he has a love affair with Lady Death. Like he becomes in love with her. So like literally like
To gain her admiration.
love with her. He already done smashed a few times, whatever. Every time he dies, he sees her, whatever. So but in the comics canon, he sees Lady Death, and it so has Thanos. Because Thanos has fucking, you already know, like Thanos has killed millions of people.
Yeah.
And sent people, and then he goes. There's some
Yeah.
shit where he goes to hell, whatever. Like he dies, he sees.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Talk about Thanos.
And he kills people.
For you people to know, that's how you properly pronounce him.
That's why.
The Spanish way, Thanos.
Thanos.
That's why I didn't like Thanos in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Because they portrayed him as this like
Not Thanos.
sage, this fucking monk who's trying to fucking balance the universe.
Well, he kind of is.
And in fucking
But he's just
comics,
mathematically inclined.
He's just a dude that's in love with the big titty guy.
He's no emotion.
And he's just like, I'm gonna kill mad
I'm gonna
dudes.
kill the whole universe
and
for
I'm gonna
her.
impress you.
Facts.
And
Well,
she's just like, yeah, whatever.
The
Exactly.
Lady Death told him an incredible fact.
Charlie.
So it's just comic Thanos is more relatable.
She told him in the beginning of the comics was there's more people alive than have ever died. That's when we were hitting the billions.
Yeah.
So we were like hitting billions of people rather than millions. And it was like, so millions of people have died, but there's more people alive now because of health benefits and because of super antibiotics that are making us procreate crazy.
And food.
That's what she was telling him, mathematics. She was telling him, yo, there's too many people alive right now. Figure that shit out, nigga.
Well, capitalism will wind up killing off a lot of people.
She just didn't realize how
Thanos
would take care of her.
Let's not even go into that.
Nah, we're talking about like multi.
What?
Well,
we're talking about multi-planets and stuff. We're not talking.
Don't worry about that.
Well, everything's capitalism now.
Capitalism
Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Lowering the number.
If Bill Gates could have his way,
Well, no,
they
he's actually trying to save people.
eugenicists.
I'll believe it.
Oh yeah, it's out there.
I'll believe it just because of the fact that he's tied to Monsanto and he's buying up that farmland.
Nah,
I think
it's
Bill
there.
Gates is trying to stream. He's one of the people are mad at Bill Gates because they see his name in the paper all the time. I think Bill Gates is actively trying to save humanity.
In his own way, which may not be helpful.
His name and he's a billionaire. They don't trust him.
He might not be helpful with that.
And also,
He's a little too chemically inclined.
A mousy little nerd.
He's adding too much chemicals to our food.
Well, no,
And he's targeting Africa too hard.
because he's trying to save them. You just don't trust him because look at him.
I don't trust him exactly.
He's a mousy little nerd.
No.
If I want $1 billion, and me, look at my face. Would
Yeah.
you trust me if I was just like, I'm going to save humanity?
Well, because I know you.
Yeah.
No, you know
Yeah.
me. But like, roomies, if I came up to you and was like, I'm a billionaire and I'm going to save you guys, trust me. Would you trust me?
Hell no, you a
I wouldn't
scam.
trust me. Which is why, if I won $1 billion, I'm not going to save any of you. Fuck you. I'm going to build a perfect self-sustaining bunker in like underneath the mountain somewhere.
That's
Or
hilarious.
you can die from the super hurricanes.
Because we already know where Mark Zuckerberg's bunker is.
Yes, of course, but like,
Yeah, in Hawaii.
Thank
that's
you.
why should
You can't just hide, boo.
That's
Sorry.
why I don't think Bill Gates is trying to kill everybody. I think he's trying to save everybody. You just don't trust him.
I don't know.
No,
This
he's
is
just
my
trying
thing.
to genocide
This is
Africa,
my
that's
thing.
all.
This is my thing, right? I don't trust Gates because of a couple of facts. And I'll explain that why. One, he has
Yeah.
ties to Monsanto, and
Yeah.
Monsanto is known for genetically engineering
Yeah.
their seeds and producing GMO.
And fucking up
I
farms.
don't think GMOs are bad.
You don't think GMOs are bad?
No, not. It depends. Because peanut butter is genetically engineered.
Well, corn is too, but that's in a natural way.
Yeah,
So-
but that's selected
so-
breed. But that's selected breeding.
Like
though.
potatoes
Still
too,
genetically
you know.
engineered something.
Yeah,
You can
you're
live off
right,
of
you're
potatoes
right,
and
you're
corn.
right. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. But you know, he has ties to Monsanto.
Yeah.
The avocado is genetically engineered,
Yeah, you're right. And so is the lemon.
and so is broccoli and cauliflower. And
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
But that's a more natural way of doing it. The way Monsanto's doing it is chemically engineered.
It's human interference.
No, it's adding pesticides within the apple. Not even spraying the apple. Its DNA will have pesticides in it.
Before the process.
Before you, yeah, like as it's
What
born.
else is genetically engineered?
Yeah.
Every dog breed. That's genetically
Okay.
engineered.
From wolves, I believe you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Genetic
a
engineering.
hybrid. Like how they.
No, we bred.
But that's more natural.
And we bred them.
So if one dog fucks another dog, nature says it could breed and have a baby. That's fine. But if you make it in a chemical imbalanced way, like a laboratory trying to mix a frog with a dog,
Well, no, because
you might get a frog dog.
because a pug wouldn't naturally occur without human interference.
No, you're absolutely
What,
correct.
like in a lab
But,
or
that,
like,
but that's more selective.
or letting them
breeding.
breed, like
That's
selective
selective
breeding.
which
Yeah.
goes into like natural law of survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
There is human interference. You're absolutely correct.
That's genetic
I'm not.
engineering.
It is. I'm not arguing with.
I'm
you
just
on
saying
that.
laboratory. That's
I'm
where I
not
split
arguing
it.
with you on that. But there's a difference between, using genetic engineering to do selective breeding
Yeah.
on animals
Yeah.
And plants.
and plants versus restructuring a plant's DNA to automatically repel
Yeah.
its natural, I wouldn't say predators, but it's natural like
Yeah. Yes.
pollinators and
Yes.
it's natural like insects that feed on it and all this other shit.
But when we talk about GMOs, right? When we have that conversation, we talk about
Yeah.
companies like Monsanto, who I don't agree with
Yeah.
because of their business.
Thank you.
practices.
Okay, we there. You don't
Okay,
agree
so
with
we're on
them.
common ground with
But
that.
when we talk about companies like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have to keep in mind that GMOs are very much a part of our everyday lives.
No,
Yeah,
it definitely
yeah,
is.
fine.
It
I've
definitely is.
enjoyed a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah,
And one of
I
my
have.
main religions is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
This
Toasted.
is-
Okay.
So the peanut butter's
I agree.
melted.
I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and the peanut is a genetically modified organism that would not have occurred naturally in nature if not for the genetic engineering of George Washington Carver, who created the peanut.
How did he create
No,
the
wait,
peanut?
hold
By
on.
artificially.
No, wait.
think
I
you
want
might
to
be
hear the
wrong
whole
on this.
story.
I think you might be wrong on this. I know George Washington Carver created peanut butter,
No, George Washington.
but I
Carver-
don't think he created the peanut.
Somebody else created peanut butter. George Washington Carver created the peanut.
Manny, fact check that. Because I'm pretty
Who
sure
created
George
peanut
Washington
butter?
Carver created peanut butter.
They deserve a salute.
So George Washington Carver created the peanut. Somebody else created peanut butter.
Okay, you're gonna teach me right now.
George Washington Carver
Gonna
was
learn.
the black guy who created the peanut. Agricultural scientist and inventor, yes, he created the peanut.
George Washington Carver. Black History Month too.
Is it
Let's get it.
February? Yeah, he created the peanut. This motherfucker created the peanut. And that's why I
Wait, hold
worship
on,
at
hold on.
his altar, because I love peanuts and I love peanut butter.
Yeah.
There was an old white guy who took the peanut.
Grape
and made
jelly.
peanut butter.
Found hundreds of uses. What?
Was it
Found
some-
hundreds of uses
who
for
found
peanuts.
Hundreds of uses for peanuts. He
Oh,
didn't.
they found uses for peanuts. I thought he
No,
What?
he didn't invent the peanut.
Oh, so he's like
With
that
legumes to make lotions,
Forrest Gump character.
flour,
like, peanut,
soaps, dyes,
shrimp,
plastic, and gasoline. Though not peanut butter. Yo,
fried
what
peanut.
kind-
What?
Hold on.
What? He
Salty
didn't invent
peanut.
peanuts
What
or
kind
peanut
of world
butter.
am I living in
Sweet
right now?
peanut.
It's a fucking Mandela effect, bro. Because me and you are having the same reaction right now.
No, I thought he invented peanut butter.
Peanut
I
peanut
could've
butter.
sworn
Look up who-
in
look
first
up-
grade. Since first grade,
Please look up who made peanut butter.
Like
Peanut.
you didn't invent the peanut. but he's the one who created
Peanut
it from-
butter.
Right. I thought that fact as well.
All day.
Yo, hold on, bro.
All right.
Yo,
All right.
check who invented peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Check who invented peanut butter because
It's
I
not
thought it was
Washington
George Washington
Carver?
Carver.
They just didn't just say it.
What?
Nah.
He got hundreds.
He got hundreds of uses of the peanut, except he didn't make peanut butter.
He's the Einstein of the peanut.
John Harvey Kellogg?
Yep.
No!
Kellogg's?
Somebody rewrote history, bro.
Is that the guy that started the cereal?
Yes!
Nah, that don't sound right.
It don't
Matrix.
sound right, bro.
That
The
don't sound
Matrix.
right.
This
Hold on,
does
yo,
not-
roomies. Please, in the comments below,
This sounds like a
drop
fucking-
who you think invented peanut butter. Because I'm pretty sure,
Bro.
more than half of you are going to say George Washington Carver.
Facts.
I thought it was that Family Guy dog.
Who invented
Brian?
peanut butter?
No,
Write it down below.
I genuinely
Write
thought-
it down
I
below.
genuinely thought it was
Who invented
a really,
peanut
really
butter?
long time.
Romaines.
Hershey's.
Wild, bro.
And check to see if peanuts was genetically engineered.
But George Washington Carver,
And then answer
I'm
me this.
1,000% sure, definitely invented, genetically modified the peanut. I thought he did that.
There you
Double check
go.
that.
It's
Check
complicated.
the wiki real quick, 'cause I'm pretty sure George Washington Carver
The
invented
Matrix.
the peanut. He modified the peanut into existence. Check that.
Yeah, see who modified the peanut into existence.
Oh, Washington.
An elephant.
Not because
Yeah.
that wasn't even
Stepped
on
on a
his wiki, that was
peanut
straight Google.
and then licked that shit.
Answer.
Modern peanut butter. Let me see.
I guess not. I'm wrong. Okay.
I hope it's tight.
Alright. He was just an agriculture.
Marcellus Gilmore Edison of Canada patented peanut paste, the finished product from milling roasted peanuts between two heated surfaces. I guess that was the beginning of it.
Wow.
And then apparently in 1895, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, the creator of Kellogg's cereal, bro.
I knew it.
The same creator. This does not. Yo.
Oh, you better
bro, me and
invest
you are
in
having the same
Kellogg's.
fucking thought. This is
It's
not.
going to be around another
This is
100,
some
200
Mandela
years.
effect shit, bro. Nah, son.
Invest in
This
Kellogg's.
sounds like it was somebody rewrote
Not financial
Rewrote
advice.
history, right?
Yeah, this sounds
mad
like somebody
fake,
rewrote
bro.
history.
Like, I know what I was taught.
Because you know what's crazy? I was scrolling
Bro.
through Instagram the other day and it has to do with the Mandela effect. And some
wow.
lady proved that the Fruit of the Loom's clothing had the
Did have the cornucopia
Had the
basket.
cornucopia, and it wasn't just like one T-shirt; it was like a stack
few.
of shirts.
Yeah.
Damn.
And she was like, "Yo, bro, I don't even think this shit's a Mandela effect. I think it's just fucking the government, like
They
who
just
are
done
the powers
changed it
that
up.
be, just switching up history to see
And
how
then
far they could
nothing
go with it."
happened.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yo.
It's almost like who's stopping them at this point. Our great equalizer, like the reporters, even them are getting smacked around. Like,
But what you expect there,
shit.
bro?
look at Tucker Carlson. He can't even interview opposition leader because they're so afraid. They're so afraid of what he's got to say. Yep, niggas is listening, doggy.
Oh, I see. That was crazy.
The Matrix is listening. Talking about that, one thing I wanted to say is we're still on track for the nuclear bomb.
What?
What?
Yeah. Remember when I told you Putin is gonna nuke? Yeah. Everything is leading to that shit.
Nah, bro. Don't even say that shit.
We gotta be prepared. Have at least a month's worth of food in your crib, nigga.
That's not profitable.
And have a plan for everybody to know if
Bro.
shit hits the fan, meet me here.
Although it is a really good idea to be prepared for like a month's disaster, no matter what.
A month's
I have a
disaster.
question for you. What city do you live in?
New York.
Yeah, we're done.
Yes, we're definitely number one target.
We're number one, number two target. None of us are surviving it. We live on the island of Manhattan.
Some of us might.
All 5 boroughs are gone. There's no.
Look.
All 5 boroughs are gone. They drop one here.
Wait a minute.
It's gonna be too congested for anybody to get anywhere.
Okay, China or Russia could drop a nuke here.
They wouldn't. It's not profitable.
Right, China's making too much money.
Okay, hear me out on this. What city do we live in?
New York.
Okay.
Shout outs to
How
New
many
York.
Chinese people live in this city?
A lot.
Millions.
Enough that they write the fucking public city alerts on the train in Chinese, right?
Yep.
Okay. How many Russian people live in New York City?
A bunch.
A bunch too.
Enough that they write the fucking public alerts in Russian too, right?
Yep.
Shout out to my G
Okay,
Constantine.
So why would either China or Russia bomb New York?
Because we're the capital of the world.
They might feel like they
Yes.
have to.
We're the capital of the world, not the USA, the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we're also located on U.S. ground.
Yes.
And also, it would be.
But this is not a military base.
You sure?
They're gonna bomb fucking Colorado Springs,
Bro,
where my sister lives.
bro, remember what happened in 2001?
Colorado Springs? I'm interested.
They didn't bomb us.
There's still
How many people died in that?
Like 3,000 people.
Yeah, they're not going to kill 8 million. They're going to kill 3,000. No offense to the 3,000 people.
Nah, they didn't really want it like that. They can't throw it.
That's not a military attack. That's a...
To be honest, the only
false flag.
fully trained army, like, is the U.S. Like, U.S. have great training works that they do. Like,
attack.
other nations have armies, but no training.
Military. They're not going to fucking bomb this place. They don't want to kill their own people. They don't want to take out the economy.
Yes.
It's bad for business.
Yes.
It would be bad for business.
War needs to be good for business, and if you take out the economic infrastructure of the world, that's bad for business.
Yeah.
Unless you're the #1 manipulator who doesn't care.
Russia and China are not going to attack New York. They're going to attack Colorado. They're going to attack San Diego. They're going to attack DC. They're going to attack
What?
Newsom.
There's no way to attack U.S. without attacking New York.
No, they're not going to do it.
Because
Telling you,
we're
the
too
safest place in the
influential.
world.
Look at us. We have a podcast. Who would have thought back in the days we could put our word everywhere?
No, we don't have bombs here, and that's why we're safe.
Bro. What,
Yes.
like nuclears?
Yes.
Yeah,
New York is never going to get nuked.
Oh, you're talking about New York.
I pray that you're right.
Like United States.
Oh,
why is safe?
maybe, 100%.
I'm saying it's safe because
There's
of the
a
military.
100% possibility we might get the country could get nuked.
Yeah.
But New York City, no.
Yeah,
No, if you're scared of getting
I hope
nuked,
Washington,
New York
D.C.,
City,
if anything.
No.
They could lose Florida.
They're the ones
Maybe
leading
one
us.
of those- Maybe one of those random
Nah,
terror
Florida's too
groups.
cool for that.
Florida's too dumb right now, yo. What's up with y'all?
We need Florida. Those are the
I
wild
still
boys.
enjoy
We're not gonna
the
lose.
scene, the beaches.
Nah, I get what you mean.
But like a military wouldn't do it. Like maybe a terror group that's like unhinged and stupid.
But that's all we're dealing
It's
with.
like, yeah, infidel. Like maybe.
That's all we're dealing with.
But like no, a military no.
Not even Taliban ain't back. They took over Afghanistan.
Why do we go to war?
For money.
Politics of other reason.
And why do they go to war?
For money.
Profit.
Okay.
Defense.
So if New York is the capital of the world, why would they nuke
It feels good.
Facts.
for money? No.
That makes a lot of sense right
Well,
there.
I mean,
For-
even
to
they got
prove
halal
it.
trucks.
Where the money's at,
What
bro?
if you're losing money?
Shout out to the halal trucks.
Only you want to.
You heard
move
here,
New
you
York
lose all your money.
would be
Facts.
our own country.
Do billionaires
9/11
Do billionaires
happened.
live in New York?
That's
Yes.
proof that
Yeah,
that's
we're
never
never
happened
getting
by
nuked.
us.
Then
Yeah.
we're never getting nuked. If billionaires live in New York, we're never getting
That
nuked.
makes a lot of sense.
That's
That actually,
proof.
that
That's
actually
proof
makes
that
sense.
9/11 was by us, right?
Well,
What was an inside job?
It was-
basically right.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
yeah,
It
basically.
Yeah.
didn't happen.
No.
Yeah.
If it was someone else trying to get it.
It was a symbolic attack, not an actual attack. A military, like if Chinese billionaires and Russian billionaires both live in New York, we're never getting nuked. It's
Yeah.
just not happening.
Russians do
Like,
live
maybe
in New
the
York.
Terrorists, like some crazy like terrorists. Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we're not. We're not getting nuked.
War is
If you're
retarded,
watching
bro.
this at
war
home-
can happen with the leaders together.
And you're scared of getting
And it's
nuked.
just like,
One day.
Not in New York. Stay
One
in
day.
New York.
Actually, I don't. I could see getting the U.S. getting one, but I don't really see it happening.
The threat
Okay.
of getting nuked.
It's very real.
Is real.
It's very
the
real.
threat happens every time.
But
But
it's
that,
the-
Bro,
that's
we're
a
like-
threat.
are we
that
like-
leads to
Are we like a minute away from midnight or some crazy
Yeah.
shit on the doomsday clock?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the weather, not because of the nukes.
The
Because of
weather.
the weather?
Because of the weather, because of global warming. That's more scary than the nukes. Because
Yeah.
you can't fucking stop hurricanes.
And flooding.
ooh, it's
Well,
like
I-
curved to you.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you read about that. The flooding is gonna come
Go for
over
it.
with.
Yeah.
No,
I
but-
thought you
Yeah.
were going to reach it, but you were closer to it.
But if
Isn't
you
there like an iceberg?
want to know something crazy,
Yeah. A
global
giant
warming
one.
is not a big threat.
It's way more of a threat than getting nuked in New
Are
York.
you crazy?
You know what New York
Hear
is?
me out.
If you can handle flooding,
Hear me out. Hear me out. Because global warming,
Did I not just mention there's like a fucking 2,000-mile iceberg loose?
Yeah.
Global warming.
I
Yeah.
understand that. I understand
it's
that.
gonna crash into something.
But-
If that melts, bro, that's adding on to the level. of water. Like,
I understand that, but the thing what I'm
Can we
saying
melt
is
it
that
and bottle it like?
there's a couple of things I'm gonna break down right here for that. One, the climate of the Earth isn't what we think it is. The climate of the Earth changes constantly, bro.
That doesn't mean it's
no,
not.
but
still a
global
threat.
Hold on,
warming
hold
changes
on.
that.
Hold on.
Let him get his point.
The climate of the Earth changes. Right now, we're ending an ice age. We're still ending an ice age.
Yeah.
So this bitch is gonna get a lot hotter in the
Okay.
next couple hundred years because we're coming out of an ice age.
We're coming out of a temperate period.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
And then two, global warming. If we really, really wanted to worry about global warming and shit, we would be able to manage this because global warming is a good thing. There's more carbon dioxide trapped in the atmosphere. So what eats carbon dioxide?
Look at his face right there. Mike is telling you everything.
What eats carbon dioxide and makes oxygen?
Plants.
So all we have to do to cool shit down is plant more plants, bro. All we need to do. Yes, there's other things. There's other things.
Okay, somebody hands their hand up. That's how much he wants to talk right now.
Yes, I understand. I get that. But what I'm simplifying the fuck out of this.
I think you have a challenge. Yeah,
Mike is definitely gonna challenge me on this. But I'm gonna keep it going.
Here's the mic. Somebody give him the mic.
Oh yeah.
Where's the blood
like
means you can talk.
The answer is basically to revert back to more nature.
No, we have to balance it out.
The LA game?
We have to balance it out. There has to be certain regulations made.
Yeah, that is weird.
Not only in the US, but in the global market.
Yeah.
They're waiting for us to finish.
What?
I would say that for the last...
Like the podcast got it down.
I would say for the last...
billions of years.
No, 4,000 to 6,000 years, maybe 10,000 years.
Okay.
We've had a temperate period. Maybe longer than that.
No, it's a way to calculate it.
Oh, wait.
There is a way to calculate it.
So for the last 10,000 years.
Yes, 10,000.
It's been a temperate period. We know indigenous people have been living in South America for around 100,000 years. So it might be 100,000 years since the last ice age. Might. I'm gonna say 10,000 years.
No, the Younger Dryas was about 12,000 years.
Yeah.
So let's say 12,000 years.
Yeah.
12,000
no, he's
years,
right.
12,000 years since the last ice age, right?
Yeah.
But we can say that indigenous people have been living in
South America,
in the Americas,
for
a solid 100,000 years.
Yeah,
Humans
definitely.
have been there for 100,000 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Just chilling and shit.
Awesome.
And possibly more came across in more ice ages.
Yeah.
They just learned how to survive. There was bear skins and
But the problem is, for the last 110 years, 120 years, we've had an industrial revolution. And that
steam engine. Woo!
The increase in carbon dioxide.
Shout out.
Gas. And oil,
hell yeah.
Right?
Trains.
That has increased the amount
planes.
of carbon dioxide, methane gas, right? And
high off that.
Mercury, other harmful chemicals, right?
Gases.
To increase the temperature, right?
It's not leaving Earth, bro. It can't get out.
The problem with that is what would otherwise be a natural process of climate change, because normally climate change...
No, we're accelerating it.
We're accelerating it.
No.
We're accelerating it,
I'm
for
not
sure.
arguing with you on that, not 1
so
inch.
It's obvious Earth wasn't made to have gas.
The thing... No. Is the fact that humanity, since we're a greedy species...
At the top of the food chain, bro.
Not only that, we're a greedy species.
Top of the food chain.
We're a narcissistic species.
We're a narcissistic species. It doesn't allow for much innovation to happen at this point in time.
No.
Right now, we're at a bottleneck. Where instead of us paving a future that could sustain the 8 billion people that's on this planet now, we're going into a future where the elites could be sustained and we're the ones that's going to suffer. I don't want to say it like that, but that's exactly where it's heading to.
Seems to be heading to that.
The people that want that, but then there's those that don't. That are fighting.
Yeah, but
Al Gore, before he was even
definitely.
I hate saying it.
But even wasn't it? I know it wasn't it Ronald Reagan that said that we had to be? No, it was
Nixon.
It was Nixon and Eisenhower that warned us about the industrial military complex.
No, Eisenhower warned us about the military industrial complex, but Nixon created the EPA and signed the Clean Air and Clean Water Acts. Because he was just like, no, we're polluting too much, and we need to leave behind a cleaner environment for future generations.
Yeah, right.
It's just like Nixon, the racist,
nice, true. He knew he was fucking shit up
before he got impeached.
Yeah, man.
And then he got fired by Ford, like that guy.
Yeah,
no, but he was right.
Yeah. No, but you had to know he had access to the real information, like the statistical facts of how much damage we was doing.
It's like he cared care about the environment.
Bro, but in 1975, there was a scientist that worked for ExxonMobil that told them, "Yo, we have about 15 years before this shit gets out of control." And there's
65.
That was a 65?
Or no, that's wait. Was it? What you
That's a 75.
75. Yeah.
Because the 15 years.
Either way, it's done. We passed the deadline.
Before I was born.
Yeah.
We passed the deadline.
And at that point in time, they ExxonMobil was going by their previous name. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But they
changed
were.
their name again,
I think it was like Good Something, but they basically were bragging about how they used to make about enough energy to melt about 5,000 tons of glacier every day.
I can believe that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So they knew what was happening.
Yeah, they knew what was happening.
Yeah.
But when it comes to global
like to
warming,
the point
and all
where
this
they're
other
needed.
shit, we're still at a point where we can reverse it. Not fully.
Yeah, I don't know if we could.
Not fully, but we can start a reversal process. And the first thing that has to happen, and this is what I'm saying, we have to start balancing this shit out with nature.
Yeah.
By planting more plants. And I know I sound like a hippie and all
simple
that sort of
enough.
shit, but that's the simplest. That's the simplest step. That's the simplest step.
Those are like filters for
You feel
carbon
me?
and shit.
You feel me? That's the simplest step that we could take. Planting more plants.
And then the ocean, somehow we gotta
And
save
cleaning
the
the
ocean.
ocean.
You want to hear something dope? You know where 50% of the Earth's oxygen comes from?
The Amazon.
Fucking phytoplankton. Fucking plankton. Microscopic little plants that live
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the ocean.
Well, they be
what's
farting and
crazy?
shit.
You know what's crazy about phytoplankton too?
Phyto.
That their carbon dioxide exchange rate is one of the highest ones.
Yeah, they're super
But
efficient.
there's also a technology right now that
That's
I forgot who was it who invented it, but he tried to pitch it to major cities and they basically turned them down. Where it would be like these podiums that were filled with phytoplankton and they would like purify the air.
Yeah.
And they just like turned
We gotta
that
do
shit the
shit
fuck
like
down.
that. We gotta do shit like that.
But where I was getting at, and it's funny that we bring this up because I was watching a clip on Instagram today and I forgot the dude's name fully. It was a dude from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
He invented a machine that basically took the Earth's natural radio frequencies and converted it to electricity. Zimbabwean.
I've been thinking.
Zimbabwean.
I heard what you said, but I was thinking about.
Zimbabwe.
I just said Zimbabwe. I just said Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Someone from Zimbabwe is Zimbabwean. Right?
Zimbabwean?
If you're from Zimbabwe,
I guess.
let me know how you say what you're from.
Yeah.
Like Zimbabwean, right?
Shout out to Zimbabwe.
So, you feel me? Like he invented something that basically turns the Earth's natural radio frequencies into electricity.
Yeah.
So,
Zimbabwean.
So what I'm saying is like, and they shut him down. His government shut him down.
Of course, they don't want him to win.
But that's the thing about it. Is like, if for the past 100 years, and I've said this before, I think you've been here when I've said it, and you've definitely been here when I've said it. In the past 100 years, we've had what, like more than 20 scientists come out with free energy technology.
Yeah, and I told you that.
Shout out to
I told you
Tesla.
what that means too. That's humanity trying to get that idea out. Meaning, it's been time. We're overdue. That idea keeps trying to come out through different people.
Too many smart people here.
Creating water through hydrogen through air.
But think about it like this: when Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone, there was a Frenchman who also invented it in France at the same time.
He felt that energy.
The theory of relativity. Einstein wasn't the only one who had it at the same time.
Right.
Energy.
You feel me? It was just that that person came at it first. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But when it comes to global warming and going back to the main point, we're still at a point where if we could change how society runs in the next 50 years, we have a possible chance of I'm not gonna say fully saving the planet as we know it now, but having a planet where we could leave to future generations to keep fixing up, where we could balance each other, where we could have a balance with nature. Because the Earth, if we have a balance with the Earth could sustain billions of us.
Yeah.
But it all depends on how we do it.
But we might as well get the meteors and the moon too.
More billions than what we have.
We got space technology.
It's very frustrating for me that we have not already colonized Mars, right? And in that one and only one regard, I agree with Elon Musk.
He's gonna get there.
From what I've seen and read on the internet, he seems like kind of a tool man.
Oh, he can be a douche when he wants.
But
we know you have a personal vendetta against.
There you go.
Right.
Musketeer.
But like, if we were to become like a 1.0 on the Kardashev, because we had that conversation.
The Kardashev scale, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, we could very easily alleviate.
Well, we have to get off of oil for that and do solar energy.
Like, if
that's
not efficient enough.
Out there and you're like,
no, that is if you get the right equipment.
Colonize Mars.
Yeah.
But how do you expect to do that by just putting up some fucking premium unleaded in the trunk and then just blasting over?
No.
That's the thing, but that's what I've said plenty
You
of
need
times.
giant batteries.
There has to be a new form of travel.
Solar.
We
We get solar energy for free.
Energy propulsion.
All we need is giant batteries for that shit.
No, bro. Free energy technology is the way to go. The 0 point field.
I'll take
is
some
the
of
way
that.
to go.
I'm not mad at that.
Cold fusion.
Torsion and 0 point.
We could do some of that too.
Why? Because that is basically the ether that we live through.
Cold fusion is what they're going to develop first, and I think, and I'm saying this realistically.
Yeah.
He might be right. I'm inclined to actually believe with him, only because our fucking society is like the way it is, bro.
No, you want to know why? You know why? You know why cold fusion would come out first?
Why?
Because cold fusion would be more profitable.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Free energy technology, because they could put a meter on that shit.
Yep.
If you have free energy, if you're just tapping into the ether of the universe, that means you have the ability to go from point A to point B without worry. We would become we would go from what we at in the Kardashev scale, like 0.2, I think we are
0 something.
Like 0, we're like a half.
And that's only because we're studying cold fusion. Like, we basically got the idea now, and we're doing like the fucking execution, and they've kind of built a prototype, and it's like, oh, we know how to do it, but we don't know how to like mass produce it. So because of that, I'll give us a solid 0.5. Atomic weapons.
Wow.
I'll give it a 0.5.
0.3 atomic weapons because it brings us backwards.
No, it'll only bring us backwards if we use it the wrong way. But if we could use atomic energy the correct way and not use it for the bullshit way these guys, like for instance, I found out what a nuclear power plant really is, bro, that shit had me tight.
Yeah.
It's a nuclear bomb waiting to go off that we just plug in.
Bro, it's you know what it is? It's a fucking fancy steam engine.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a fancy steam engine.
Nuke rods in it.
Why?
Because the nuke rods give it the power to go.
Yeah. All right, so why are we not just taking the energy straight from the nuke rods? Why are we not converting the radiation into electricity?
Because that's the way we know it. Turbine.
Because they're all fission engines.
The answer is we know it as turbine engines. Turbines are the spin engines. That's the best way we get power out of waterfalls.
Why don't we have
out of nuclear shit?
If we have solar panels,
turbine.
If we have solar panels, why can't we have radiation panels?
Because that's where we need to go.
Or waste.
We need to go better solar energy.
Bro, solar is not the way, bro.
Yes, it is.
Solar right now is probably the most efficient use for residential
energy production. Talking about crazy space ideas.
Okay. I'm let's go with it. Let's go with it.
Wind or hydro if you live near.
Definitely not
wind. Wind
is super inefficient.
Wind is tough.
So wind is inefficient because of the fact that not every day is going to be a windy day.
Yeah, and birds. A lot of birds die.
And on top of that, it's not good for the
environment.
Yeah. But like, there are ways around that. You can like put like covers over that so birds don't fly into it.
Oh wow.
Well,
give it to the engineer. It has to
net between the blades.
Go up there and bolt them shits.
Kind of like a screen.
Yeah. Okay, it's possible, I guess.
Then wouldn't they just fly into the screen?
But at that point, you're getting more expensive.
No.
So you might as well keep the solar. Okay, has anyone here heard of the Dyson sphere?
Yes.
So you're understanding where the solar energy comes from.
That's a type 1 civilization.
Exactly. That's where we need to go.
We're not there yet. We're not there.
Yeah, because we're still fighting over Exxon oil.
No. A Dyson sphere is type 2 civilization.
Even better.
And that's still theoretical.
Have you seen anybody announce the creation of the arc reactor yet?
No. Because we're not mature enough as a science effect to say we can do these type of experiments. The hottest experiments we've done so far is that black hole shit where they blow up the atoms and they create a black hole for a millisecond.
Bro, you talking
That's
about
the
CERN?
hottest shit we've done.
You talking about CERN?
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
They lied to you, nigga. CERN opened up a portal.
That's why
It is a
2 weeks
portal.
ago. No, they opened up a big ass portal like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, did the tentacles come out
They're
yet?
trying to reopen the Stargate.
It's a new dimension.
Okay, on some real shit though, right? Yeah. What they're doing in fucking Switzerland underneath the mountains is that they're experimenting with black hole technology.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But like they're doing it in weird ways because what they did was they created like microscopic black holes. Right?
Yeah.
Which, thank God, didn't go out of control.
Right.
Well, supposedly they can't, like,
They
they
can't
can't feed themselves.
They can't mass up.
They're not. They can't mature fast.
No,
They
but-
can't mass up.
Yeah.
They're so small that they can't. They can't collect the mass to sustain themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So then they tried fission, which is fission. You take two atoms and smash them together, and then the resulting fission
Yeah.
releases insane amounts of energy.
Yeah.
So you do that, and that's when you get like Indian Point Power Plant or the Hiroshima explosion, where like we literally destroyed two cities.
Oh yeah. Terrible.
And now we have fusion bombs. Fusion bombs are you take one atom and then you explode the one atom and you get an even larger amount of explosion, which is why fusion is better than fission.
Whoa.
Right? Two atoms, one. No wait. Fission is one.
Fission is like
Fusion is two into one.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So, other way around. I'm wrong.
Fission is the more advanced one. Then
Fusion is the more advanced.
fusion.
Fusion is where you take.
I was
But that's
kind of catching on.
Those are the type of
idea.
experiments that CERN's doing right now with
Yeah.
nuclear
Yeah.
fusion because they're smashing atoms.
Yeah.
They're smashing atoms.
And they're the ones who actually found out what mass is made out of.
Yes, they also found the quarks.
Okay. The
They
quarks.
put the quarks bosons. They found the Higgs particle.
Okay.
Quarks.
Yeah.
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 And they
Yeah.
found out what made mass, basically. What
Yeah.
makes mass.
The vibrational frequency, right?
Yeah, bro. All atoms is just vibrating space.
Yeah. So if you
all
vibrate
it is.
real slow, you could be a mountain.
Bro, it's not even that.
no, not that.
Is that what it is?
No.
No, it's not like not exactly like that.
I can't become a mountain.
Smaller explosion.
In your mind,
So right
if
now,
your
humans-
chi is right.
yeah, humans haven't learned how to control fusion yet. So like when we do control cold fusion,
Yeah.
that'll probably be the most
True
clean
energy.
form of nuclear energy.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what the sun is doing.
Yes, on a very very large. advanced
So
level, yeah.
solar energy is still the same thing as our best advance, which is fission
I
energy.
mean, solar
But the-
panels are a very drive-by way of harnessing
Well,
fusion.
we need
Not
to
only that,
advance
they're
it
very
better.
efficient and they produce waste.
We gotta have better
Which is bad
technology towards
Yeah.
the solar panels. Like the solar panels right now ain't that good.
They're not efficient enough to
No,
make happen.
the entire method of
exactly.
solar panels is just batteries,
Yeah.
which is harnessing.
You need the giant batteries that'll take
The
all that
Dyson
energy.
sphere is the creation of
Yeah.
fusion energy.
Planet-sized
Which
energy.
is creating a planet-sized amount of energy or sun-sized amount of energy.
Technically, no. What Dyson
Yeah.
sphere is, technically, is basically a bunch of fucking solar panels collecting the energy of the sun
Yeah.
directly from the sun. and
Exactly.
making it back. That's
Exactly.
what they say a Dyson sphere is.
Yeah.
It's like an encapsulation of a star.
Yeah. Taking most the mass of it, the energy.
Not the mass, just whatever's pushing out, collecting that and pushing it to where it needs to go.
You calculate it right, the right
Crazy
distance.
shit about that too is that the James Webb Telescope detected a star recently. I believe it was probably back in October of 2023, where they saw that the light fluctuation of that star was very erratic, and they're saying that maybe a Dyson sphere is encapsulating that star right now.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some theories that there's Dyson spearing going on.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
You can see like stars disappearing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
there's
The
that,
light
that
fluctuation or something.
the void, the
Yeah,
great
bro,
great
I didn't even mention
void.
some shit like that. Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
Interesting.
and
yeah.
when you come to that too, the also what the James Webb Telescope discovered is that they found the planet a couple of light years away. When I'm talking about a couple, I'm talking about like 50 to like
Light years, yeah.
100 light years away. A planet that's probably producing artificial light.
Artificial light.
That's producing artificial light. So,
Yeah.
like we produce artificial light. That means there might be a
Yeah,
city
of
or a
course.
few cities there. You feel me?
Yeah. And if it's good enough light, it could raise their fucking vegetation. It's good enough photonic, whatever the science is. Because they'll be like the 3 levels above us for sure.
No. There's probably a bunch of civilizations
yeah.
that are right on par with us.
Yeah.
And there's probably
better.
bunch of civilizations that are way beyond us too.
I think there's better because we're kind of still in like an immature part, or we're still trying to figure out whether we're gonna kill each other or not.
Yo, I got a question for y'all. It's a high thought that I had that I wrote down. So it's
Shit, high thoughts.
kind of like being that we're talking about kind of like a political side or whatever, or everything that we've been talking about, right?
No doubt.
Yo, if
Mike.
It's all right.
Landed it.
Toma.
right,
Yeah,
so
get it.
if your boy Donnie Trump, right,
Shouts to the T
had a
man.
podcast,
Yeah.
would you watch it?
Of course,
Yes,
you gotta
man.
watch it. Like that's
Matter
like,
of fact, I'm not even gonna lie. I want D Trump on here.
yeah, he'll do
You
it.
would have him as a guest?
Come through.
Yo, bro.
Shouts to
Yo,
Trump.
listen.
Come through.
If you think about it like this,
You're ready.
Donald Trump as a
It
president
would be
sucks.
huge.
Maybe not as bad as what's going on right now.
As a president, he sucks. We're gonna be honest.
He sucks, but maybe not as bad as
As a
what we got.
businessman, he got something going on.
He declared bankruptcy like 3 times.
Yeah,
He'll let you hustle.
Still made mad bread. And
He,
still hustled.
he won't
it up.
prosecute. He'll be like, fuck them niggas. Let them hustle. Don't be giving them space.
But as a person, though, he's probably the most entertaining old motherfucker to talk to, bro. Think about it. Think about all the crazy stories he has from back in the 80s and 90s. Nigga, where he's probably been
Mike Tyson
sniffing cocaine
fights.
out of porn stars' butts and shit.
Probably.
You feel me? Like, the man himself will probably be an amazing guest to talk to. Just
Yeah.
not on a political level, not on some, business shit. Just to talk to him one-on-one, man to man, fucking, yo, I'm your boy. Let's just talk about what you did for yourself, not business wise.
I think chances
your
are,
experiences in life.
Right.
if you talk to
Yo,
him right
OD
now,
get the numbers up.
chances are he's gonna
His own
be
podcast, so he would be like that.
he's gonna be too political. If you talk to him right now, he's gonna be too political.
Bro,
Like,
they're not running.
somehow he has to make
They're
it.
not running him, bro. Everybody needs
Somehow.
to stop. They're not running him. Too many states are blocking the ballot for that. Just
Somehow.
leave that shit alone. Let that man go do some other shit.
He might win the election. I
He
don't
might,
know.
because I'll vote for him.
Unfortunately, he's
You could vote for him.
I'll
Freedom of speech, baby.
Nah,
America.
I don't even know who to vote for. If Robert Kennedy runs, I'll vote for him.
Biden's kooky too, and Robert
Nah.
Kennedy. I'd love to see him win, but
both too old. They're both too old.
Yeah.
Like 78.
yeah.
Trump and Biden are both literally over 75.
Too bad Elon Musk didn't do it.
I don't want to vote for somebody who's literally gonna die tomorrow.
That's what you might get with either one of
Yeah,
these.
we need a young president. We need somebody who's 45, 50,
50 with great credentials.
with great health and got a good head on their shoulders and is not leaning to.
I would like a Navy experience because they know a lot of secrets.
I don't want to go watch my presidential debate and think it's a sequel to Grumpy Old Men.
The alien shit, the Navy. U.S. Navy knows that shit. Oh, I got tumbled right now. Shout out to the U.S. Navy. That niggas know too many secrets.
Go sit,
Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing when
go sit down. Block him out.
Yes,
as an American, watch your presidential debate and just see two guys snapping at each other and you're just like rah, 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 and the other old guys are like rah, 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 rah.
Bro,
It's just no offense to old people, but
Yeah.
if you're over the age of 75, and again, no offense to all the old people, you should not be making important decisions that affect the lives of 350 million people. You're old, you're tired. Go watch fucking The Price is Right
This
and
guy.
eat some pudding. Enjoy.
Go to
the
Florida.
Go on vacation. Go somewhere
Retire.
like Greece and try some fucking hummus.
No,
You should
take
not
those
be-
6 months cruises.
The last
Hummus
thing
is
you
great.
should be doing is running for president.
Yeah.
You should have you're this close to having your driver's license taken away by
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck are you running the country?
Yeah.
This is not okay.
It's
I
not.
don't care if you're a liberal or a conservative. Why are two people who's I can't be sure. If I ask you what you had for breakfast 2 hours ago, I'm not trusting your answer.
Yeah.
And you've got two old people whose brains are probably way softer than a normal human brain is, and they're both running for president, and there's no other option.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
No.
Bro, I'm
Not
telling
an
you.
okay situation.
Listen, presidency should be age limit.
Yes.
You should have it from 40 to 70.
No.
There is an age limit.
It's 35.
No, it's 45.
No, the age limit for president is 35.
Yeah, it's 35.
35 and up.
35 and up,
35
yeah.
and up.
I looked it up because I'm running for president in 2028.
Wait.
35.
No, but if you're 89 and you're in excellent shape, somehow you're Jack LaLanne.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. This is the perfect time. Can you please put the camera on me real quick?
Uh-oh. Get it.
I want to announce it here officially.
Oh shit, you're
With the
pregnant.
guys, my fellow Americans, we have been wrong all these years in the 2000s.
What?
It's about time that we have somebody who's gonna do you right.
Hey.
And you're gonna vote for me the other day because I'm gonna do you right all night long.
Election night is lit.
Out the White House, in public, in private. The other day will not steer you wrong or steer this country wrong.
Wait, you were born in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
He's legal.
I'm super good.
He's legal.
All right. Listen, I'm gonna make sure the troops are good. I'm gonna make sure the economy's good. We're gonna stop funding these bullshit wars. I'm probably lying about that last one. At least I'm being honest.
He shoots from the hip.
For the record,
I shoot from the hip. I don't take no shit. And if a president want to go to war, I'll fight them first. You feel me? That's the other day way. You feel me? I'm not a leftist or a rightist.
Get it.
I'm in somewhere in the center.
Get
you
it.
feel me? Because I believe in welfare,
A centurist.
abortions.
You're a centurion.
But I believe everybody should have a gun.
The age limit for Senate is 30. The age limit for House is 25.
You feel me? So vote for me.
25.
Because I'll do you right.
He said all night to you ladies.
All night.
But honestly, I think those age limits should be abolished because at this point, everybody's just elect whoever we want.
Listen, sir. I'm not an idiot.
I'm writing you in.
All right. We good. 2028. The other day for president. So, matter of fact, you know what my slogan is? I'm going to drop the bass on America.
Woo!
Yeah.
How much bass?
A whole lot of bass.
I love it.
Or I'm going to do you right.
Do him. Treating right.
Right? That's the slogan.
Yeah. You like it?
Do me right.
You like it better than the other one?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do you right, America. Now back to the regular podcast.
So how about the economy nowadays? You guys
You
invest?
definitely didn't do me right
so-
on that toss.
So finish the answer. So would you guys watch Trump? You said yes, you would.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, for sure you would.
Mike, or the other day.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
Oh, okay. Well,
How much would you watch it? You
I
know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
watch because I don't like how he talks.
But
Yeah, all
check it
depends.
out.
I'll check out one episode if it's intriguing and he has the right guest on.
Yeah.
Then I'll hit.
like
I
it's
don't-
just his own shit.
you gotta check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. You feel me? I'll say this though: the Obama and like Billy Joel podcast was trash.
Yeah.
All right. Have you
Okay.
ever listened to how Trump talks?
He talks like this.
But nowadays,
Like
yeah.
this.
No. All right. You've heard Bernie Sanders talk, right?
Yeah.
I'm better than you.
All right. So what I'm telling you is this: you ever heard one of those old Brooklyn Italian gangsters from like Bensonhurst? You know what I'm talking about? He talks kind of like this guy, you know. Those old school 1930s, 1940s. You know, you're not really sure if their last name is Sanders or Maloney. You know what I'm talking about? You know the kind of guy I'm talking about. He might, throw a dead body in the back of a trunk. He might make you a sub. You know the kind of guy I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
That's it. We get it.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know nothing.
So Trump is from Queens. I got no problem with Queens. You got a problem with Queens?
I got no problem with Queens.
Not me.
But Trump is from Queens. But his dad, he was rich. I got no problem with people who are rich. You make your money, you make your money. But Trump, he don't work. His daddy worked. He don't work.
Yeah,
But he's
sure.
the baby of the family. He's a little brat. His daddy was rich. He don't work. He hears the mob. Those Italian guys, they come over. And so he starts talking like them. You know what I'm talking about? No, thank you. I'm good.
What?
He starts hearing them. He starts talking like them.
Catapult?
This little rich boy from Queens. He starts talking like them. You hear the voice I'm using right now?
Yeah.
Believe me, he hears the voices of the people that work with his daddy, and he starts talking like them. Hey, I'm little Donnie. How you doing? I'm Donnie. I'm Donnie Trump. What's up? How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
So when he starts talking like that, it actually really pisses me off because he's trying to sound like a tough guy, but he's not a tough guy.
Yeah, he's not a tough guy.
You see him flinch every time fucking someone rushes the stage, or like the eagle.
He ain't ready to handle
that
shit.
bald eagle that fucking started thrashing its wings at him.
Yeah.
He flinches. He's a fucking pussy. But he talks like this. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm Donald. How you doing? Trump, what's up? How you doing? I'm gonna fucking make America great again. How you doing? And all these fucking middle America fucks fucking soak it up. But they'll talk shit about New York in a heartbeat because we're liberals. It's like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Bro, I think most of New
But he's using
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this might be wrong with me to say. I think most New Yorkers are centrist.
Yeah, of course we are. We're from New York.
Right.
But when someone goes out and starts selling that fucking accent,
and I think the migrant situation needs to get dealt with. But that's my take.
But like, yo, he's selling our accent, he's selling our lifestyle, he's selling our culture.
Yeah.
I'm good to throw it at him.
Yeah.
My throat is literally fucking bleeding.
Hey. Whoa. Yo. No bueno. No
I couldn't
bueno.
reach that if I had fucking hands for feet.
The throw was no good.
Guys,
Alright, do it again.
we're going again. We're doing it
Fucking
again.
Mulligan that shit.
What is that? O'Brien.
Yeah.
We're doing it again. We're going live.
Uh-huh.
Alright, do that
2, 1.
Ah, that was a
Wow,
shit.
that was pretty. That was actually a great.
That was a shit catch. That was on me. That was a shit catch.
He said
think
he said
that's
it
smack
was a
hand.
shit catch.
That was a shit catch. I said that was a shit catch.
It smacks your hand. You
But
gotta
like-
catch it.
I turned my hand too sideways.
But like I was saying, like I would give it a episode maybe to.
If he offers you, you should take it. The ratings alone would like make you.
No, I'm not even talking about
Like,
for
as a
him on
guest,
here.
Yeah.
But if he wants to be a guest on here, then
That'd
definitely.
be fire.
Because
And if he invites us
I'm
on
not
his,
even
just
talk
like
to him
Florida.
about
If he
politics.
invites
I
us on
want to
his,
talk
that'd be
about.
fire.
I want to talk to him about all the dirty
Anyway.
shit he did while he was growing the fuck up.
More than the
IPA.
fucking sexual assault allegations,
Grab
more
him
than
by
the
the
fucking
pussy.
fascism, more than the fucking bullshit he's done, more than the presidency he fucking
Yeah.
I don't like him because he takes New York culture, he sells it to middle Americans, and then they turn around and talk shit on us because New York's a blue state.
Yeah, I
Fuck you
mean,
for that.
he
New
is
York
kind of
our
representing.
culture. You're a piece of shit who turned around and moved to Florida and then started talking shit to all your little red state buddies because you like the fucking attention you get. Fuck you. That's some bullshit. And any self-respecting New Yorker who sees that shit and still votes for him, fuck you. No offense. But
Nah,
seriously,
no.
fuck you.
No offense. Fuck.
But like on some real shit, fuck you for voting for Trump because he's selling our New York City shit to all these red state flyover motherfuckers, and then like they talk shit about us. Have you no shame or pride? As a New Yorker, you might as well eat Chicago pizza and say, "This is so much better than New York pizza." Ah, Daddy.
Don't ever speak that blasphemy in this
That's what
podcast
they sound
ever
like
again.
when you vote for Trump.
Don't you
that's how
ever say
sound.
that in this fucking
That when you
podcast
vote
ever
for Trump,
again.
That's how you sound
Over
to me.
here.
Fucking
no.
Chicago
No.
pizza.
That-
Fuck out of
But
here.
that's how they sound to me.
Fuck.
As a New-
You know what?
lifetime
You know what?
New
I'm
Yorker-
gonna hit you with some New York shit. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's how you sound to me. That's how
Fuck
you
out of here.
That's how
Oh,
you
wow.
Fuck out of here.
That's how they sound to me. That's how they sound.
Wow.
You feel me?
That's how they sound.
Get the fuck
Get the fuck
That's how
out of
they fucking
here.
sound to me. That's how they fucking sound to me. They sound like fucking sellouts because that's what Trump is. He's a fucking sellout. Motherfucker, he takes our fucking lifestyle and he fucking sells it to his little buddies.
Does he?
Toss.
Oh,
I already know off my hand though.
You're supposed to record that.
You almost did that with
You
a
know how
backhand.
important are the blood?
That was a backhand.
Yeah.
You don't know, right?
I had it like for in my hands. I needed to have kept.
You needed to close it.
I had too much lotion.
It was in your hand. It was in your hand.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I got a hand job going
but
on.
getting back
Didn't
to
work
the main
out.
point,
The politics don't bother me. What is the other stuff?
would you give his podcast?
Yeah,
one
you're getting
shot?
political with it.
100%.
And I'm exactly.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Exactly.
Sell out. We
With
cannot
all the
sell
shit you
out.
just said.
I
Thank
would sell
you.
out, of course. Like,
Wait.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Yo,
I'm
this
not even
podcast
saying
is
it's a
something
joke.
about-
No, I'm not
Yo,
even.
D Trump.
Yes.
Listen, if you come to the In the House podcast as a neighbor,
Yeah.
I promise you this: we will not talk politics. I just want to know
We don't have to
all
talk
the crazy shit you
We don't need
done.
to talk politics.
I just want to know all the
crazy
crazy shit.
Oh wow, he ain't gonna
You
do
feel
it. He's all
We're gonna talk
politics
about
right
Home
now.
Alone 2 the entire time.
Yeah, we could do
Yo, how
whatever.
is that?
Not
bro?
even negotiable.
We could talk a little bit of politics.
You feel
Let's talk
me?
about Sleepy Joe.
Let him get elected first.
Nah.
He was in Trump
I
Plaza.
don't want to speak to
That
President
was
Trump.
a good hotel in the early 90s and 80s.
Listen,
What are you talking about?
listen.
Home Alone 2 was dope, bro.
He paid for his position in that.
Oh, yo.
No. They wanted to use this hotel, and he's just like, "Can I be in the movie?" And they're just like, "Yeah." So it's just like, use the hotel, bro.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
Yo,
yeah.
what was Tim Curry like, bro? Tell me. Like that's all I'm gonna ask.
Listen,
Crazy.
I don't want to speak to President Trump.
Speak to
I-
Donald.
I want to speak to fucking Donnie, bro.
Yeah, let's fucking talk to
I want
Donnie.
to. I want to speak to the
How's Donnie
frat
doing?
boy, bro. I want to
That has
speak
to
to
be
the
later.
frat boy. I want to speak to the
After he
to the
retired,
motherfucker who buys like Eastern European women. I want to speak to that guy.
you need 6 years less. 6 years or so.
Because your ex-wives was the biggest freak.
When he gets the presidency again and retires from it,
Be like, you know,
then he'll write a book and talk
you
about
guys don't know
it.
nothing. I was crazy in my time.
Yep. Right now, you ain't gonna get that shit.
You guys don't know.
Yeah, no.
How many submarines?
You guys
Huge.
call me pussies.
Huge.
You guys are pussies. You guys just smoke weed? Oh my god.
Like that. Yo, get
Did you
him,
know he
get
doesn't
him
drink
wildly.
or do drugs?
Get him like.
How many
no?
drugs?
No, he does not drink or do drugs.
Well, at
He
something-
probably-
at
Good
se-
for him.
he probably does that.
At 75, I could believe that.
I could believe
No,
that.
it's because
Shit.
his brother died of alcoholism.
Oh.
And ever since then,
Yeah.
Fred Trump Jr. died of alcoholism.
Yeah, that's a good reason not to
And
fuck with
ever
that.
since then, he was just like, nah, don't touch that.
I could definitely
And-
respect that.
And that's one
Oh,
of
yeah.
like the only like one or two things I respect about him is just like, yo, I respect that because I don't drink either.
No, that's integrity right there.
I'm
Like,
alcoholic.
he's standing on his business, bro. Like the one thing I will say about D Trump is that he stands on his business, even though some of his business is bullshit. You feel me?
He only eats fast food. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
he
weird.
appeals to
And he's
his
still a-
political
and he's still
audience.
alive.
You
That's
said
the
he
wild
only
part.
eats fast food?
He only eats fast food. I swear.
Is that real?
That's
He's
why
consumed
McDonald's at
so
the White
many
House.
Preservatives, he's preserved.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
shit.
Oh shit! The
I used to
founder
like
used-
White Castle, but they ain't doing it no
I
more.
do think he does
Nah.
Adderall.
He's not real.
Like, during the first presidential debate in 2016, I
Yeah.
saw him doing this a lot. And I was
Okay.
just like,
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure this guy-
oh, yeah, I know about
I'm
that.
sure this guy doesn't do fucking white. But like,
Uh-huh.
because of the whole thing with his brother, he doesn't like doing drinking or eating
Okay.
drugs. But then
Okay.
I saw
Okay.
this stand-up routine where like one of his former aides was doing like this fucking set where he's just like, oh yeah, Trump rails Adderall.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
Trump rails Adderall because he gets nervous
Maybe.
before he does speeches.
I mean,
And so
sure.
he takes the Adderall so he can read better. So he doesn't like because like he wears glasses or some bullshit, and so he rails Adderall before a fucking speech so he can.
Wow,
tell.
that's why he be hype.
Which is why he's always like this.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I didn't think he did coke because of his brother.
He's got to throw up the hands and like slow.
And
man.
he doesn't hate
Yo,
it, but
listen.
he doesn't do it.
You know what's crazy? I've seen so many fucking podcasts, and I'm not gonna name. I'm not gonna name the.
Name the
He doesn't smoke
podcast.
cigarettes, huh?
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
we're
name the
gonna get
people
some
on
beers
the,
right now.
on the podcast. But you know, there's a bunch of people that would say like journalists, fucking people who run multi-billion-dollar corporations that say they be railing Adderall, popping them shits like Skittles
Yeah.
because that shit keeps them in line.
I know
All
Trump
kinds
does
of
that
shit.
too.
Yeah, what happened was I was browsing, you know, yet again the great Instagram rabbit hole.
Yeehaw.
Because I prefer Instagram over TikTok.
Whoa.
Instagrammy.
An IG grabber.
Hate,
Okay.
hate me.
Me too, me too.
But I came across this this reel that basically was like this trucker trying to get other truckers to
Oh,
go on strike
And,
Oh.
have
and
sex.
not deliver like food to New York City
damn.
Oh.
for like
shit.
the 350.
Damn.
Well, they're truckers.
Damn.
Hey.
From the state.
Oh, but that's the state. That's not the city.
You make it
No, they
D's.
were talking about New York City.
But that's the state. That's
Eat
not the
that
city.
tonight.
That's
Yeah,
Albany.
yeah,
That has
I know
nothing to do with it.
truckers have their own like Tinder, like they get up and have orgies. And
Yeah, it's
shit.
called,
Really?
it's called
Park
Grindr.
trucks.
No,
And on top of the deliveries.
I'm trying to get down with that.
Please,
no, I'm
no.
fucking.
As long as it ain't on
Truckers
top
are
of the deliveries.
They fucking wrecked. Are you crazy? Bro?
They're, it's a weird subculture of the
It's
United
a
States,
weird-
but like
It's a weird world in
It's
there.
on top of the deliveries.
we
A
Fuck.
real,
A
a weird world.
weird world.
Nah, but like the state and the city are very different entities. If you're thinking that like all of New York is just this liberal place, once you go upstate,
No.
like
Liverpool.
it's not. It's like a whole like
I'm not talking about that. They're just talking about not delivering to New York. Period.
But we like the city was not the place that prosecute. Like
I understand that, but they're
it's
talking about all of. I'm talking about all of New York,
the state
We're part of
highway.
that state.
No, that's
Patrol.
stupid. Like, there's money here. Like, if you want to deliver to New York, we're gonna pay you.
This
Like,
class, bro.
I mean,
We
it's
have
all about
etiquette.
money in the end.
We have
yeah.
etiquette in the city, okay?
It comes down to money.
World, bro.
do you understand
Gotta
what
set
I'm saying?
Capital.
Like, what
Yeah.
that whole part about like not nuking New York isn't gonna happen. Like that's not gonna happen because there's so much money in
I
the
think
city.
Russia
Yeah.
has defense.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen because
Yeah.
there's
Wow.
the economy is based out of New York City.
All right,
So truckers are gonna keep delivering here because fucking money. That's why.
Right.
Oh, let's go
Yeah.
on strike and prove a point. No, money.
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 Money,
people
money,
will do
money.
it.
Money,
Like
money,
you're gonna have a
money.
strike and then other people will do that. They're called scabs.
Yeah, I know that.
Money, money.
Oh,
But yeah,
That shit makes the
that was
world
the
go
end of my
round.
Trump and truckers. He only had like 10 people that was like, yeah, let's do this.
10 people, yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna
like
make a
10,
dent
yeah,
in
like
it.
10, 12 people.
Nah.
Like if truckers decided to unionize, I would support that.
oh.
No,
I
sure,
would,
they should.
because like union workers are typically, and this is not any like indication of the views of it, typically more left leaning than right leaning, because right leaning is anti-worker rights.
Yeah.
But then you have conservative union jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Bear.
Got some jobs going. No.
Like police are typically very conservative people,
Yeah.
but they're all pro-union because
Yeah.
police unions are very good at getting police out of trouble. And what's the
Okay.
trouble that police get into?
Drugs.
I mean, I'm not
Yeehaw.
gonna say it because it's a red flag.
Oh, yeah.
Drugs and alcohol.
Like that acorn that fell in the cop car and he just like unloaded his fucking gun on,
Yeah.
on the,
Oh
on the
yeah,
car.
damn.
Like that shit was hilarious because like
Damn.
yo, he could have.
Yeah, he
hurt
hit the
somebody.
dude. I saw the headline, but
Nah, I don't think he actually hit the guy with the gun,
Oh,
or like I
okay,
don't think
yeah.
he
the
actually
guy got away and shit. Like,
pow-powed the guy.
I
with
was
the
like, holy
pow-pow
shit, I'm
machine.
being shot at.
I don't think he actually pow-powed the guy with the pow-pow
It
machine.
was an acorn that fell.
But an acorn fell on top of a cop car, and he like straight
Damn,
up
that's
pow-powed.
how high strung
Where was this?
things are right now.
I don't remember where it was,
That's crazy.
but like the cop was clearly like
Wildin'.
either like an extreme case of PTSD,
Yeah.
or like he's just
Wildin'.
remember
He's
Scary
high-strung.
Movie and like Officer Derpy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got that.
Like
Yeah.
straight up that guy, and like an
Yeah.
acorn hits the cop car, and he's just like pow pow,
Oh shit!
but like with a real
No.
gun, you
and
know,
he's like,
with
"Oh
a
my
real.
god, I'm under attack!" Pow pow.
But there was a guy in the backseat of his car with cuffs on, and he's just like, "Oh, the guy's shooting at me," and it's just like, "No, you're just Officer Derpy from like." Scary Movie.
Damn.
That's you. That's you. And he
That
like he
dude's
resigned,
crazy.
but it's just like, no, you're Officer Derpy now.
That's crazy.
That's good that he resigned. Yeah.
No, he should be like literally in prison, like for his
Well,
incompetence.
he didn't hit the guy. He's.
No, but he tried to shoot a guy who was.
It shouldn't be
handcuffed in his
so
car
bad,
because
but
an
yeah.
acorn fell off of a tree. This is
Yeah,
a real thing. I'm not making this shit up.
Wow.
An acorn hit a car,
It's crazy.
and he's just like, shots fired. Pow pow.
So the guy in the back,
Didn't get shot.
the guy in the back didn't get shot?
The guy in the back did not get shot. He was also
Thank
incompetent
goodness.
enough to shoot at the guy in the back seat, handcuffed in his squad car, and not pow pow him.
Oh, God was with him. God was on his
Yeah.
side.
So
Yeah.
like
The universe said it's not your time.
I'm not going
Not
to
your
assume
time.
his skin color because I don't know. I didn't read the details of the story. I just heard acorn hits car, cop shoots at suspect handcuffed in car because he thinks the
Yeah.
dude has a gun or something.
I seen a headline like that, but I didn't get the time to read it.
Literally read like the first sentence and I'm just like, oh, this is Officer Derpy from Scary Movie. Remember like the dude who was actually not Officer Derpy? He was like the
Yeah, the Scream guy.
yeah.
But yo, bro, that is insane. Like,
Yeah.
how do you just like go from like 0 to 100 like that?
Because cops,
Yeah.
because police departments hire undertrained and like uneducated people to be cops.
Wow.
When they should be hiring like master's degree, like former soldiers who have been psychologically vetted, who have had like been background checked.
Yeah.
Like if I ran a school, I would run a background check to make sure
Agreed.
you're not a fucking pedo, you know?
Right.
And
Yeah.
police departments, they don't do that.
Yeah.
Because nobody's signing up to be a police officer.
Well, the NYPD does that. Somehow the NYPD is now like the standard of good police departments, which
Okay.
is a bad sign.
Which
Wow.
is wild.
It is. I was thinking
Wow.
the same.
That's super wild.
The fact that other police departments across the country in like small towns are just hiring guys who are going to shoot at acorns,
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Yo, Manny, who's out
No, so definitely a sign of improper training.
Definitely a sign of improper training. Yo, cuz, you say you wanted to talk to us about some crypto?
Oh shit, nah, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't get down like that. I don't know what's up. Yo,
What's going down, baby?
it's about to go down. Shout out to anybody in crypto right now. You already salivating. We know mathematically it's called the halving.
The halving event is coming.
It's
right?
programmed into the system to keep it from inflation, being defeated by inflation. So every 4 years it cycles and it cuts the amount of Bitcoin that's allowed to be paid out by half.
4 years, huh? It's kind of like
So it's always been doing that every 4 years. It's only done it like
So
3
far.
times.
Yeah, it has done it 3 times.
Remember, we were there one year.
Yeah.
I was there. I lost
Yeah.
mad money.
You gotta time it right.
Yeah, you do. Do you know when exactly that's happening?
Well, it's estimated in April.
In April's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Next
yeah,
week's out?
definitely.
Need to buy some
Gotta wait
Bitcoin
till
before that.
Yeah, so
Gotta
by
wait
like
till- No, you gotta
mid-April,
wait till then. And then go.
it should be. It's by the amount of receipts that it does. It's estimated at this rate that it's gonna be April. You know, a little bit
So
earlier.
where's it at right now?
Oh, the prices are at 52 right now. Actually, I just checked about an hour
52,
ago.
So what, we're looking at like to what? Down to 23, 25?
So is the price is at like 52 right now.
So what-
52,000.
It's gonna go up and then it's gonna
And it's
get
been
halved.
showing nothing but signs that it's gonna go up.
Right, and then it's gonna get half.
The next level should be around 55. That's
Okay.
resistance 58, and then it could threaten its all-time high again. By the after the halving, within a year, it should be able to threaten its own all-time high.
Break to 100 maybe. Sorry.
It could double from its all-time high.
Maybe it might break to 100.
I'd estimate a double from its all-time high.
A double, baby?
Yeah.
Wow. Son.
Double bubble.
Double bubble.
2025.
Bubble.
So if you accumulate now for a year, a little bit there, a little bit there, you'll have enough by the time it starts doubling and doing all that crazy numbers.
Yeah.
You'll be like, hey, I got another $1,000 or so. You know?
Well, I look at crypto like I look at anything else. It's just a gamble, and I don't know if the investment is going to go up or down.
Absolutely. It is
Stock market.
considered to gambling. It's not too far from a Ponzi scheme. You know, if everybody here put $100 into Bitcoin tonight, like the price would bump up a little bit, you know, maybe those technical analysts and be like, oh, FOMO, it's time to go in.
And then everybody jumps in.
Everybody
And
jumps
then
in.
that's a pump and dump, and then you go out.
Yep.
Well, we could sell or not. I mean, some of my coins that I got, I don't intend to sell for hopefully
Years,
over a 10-year mark, which I'm about 3 years in, 3 or 4 years.
I got a bit of Bitcoin that I'm holding on to.
A 10-year Maximus.
Maximus.
Yeah. It's like you can deal with 2 cycles, which is every 4 years, which we're about to hit. Within a year, it'll be like affected.
Nice.
And if you got a little bit of money, even I'll put like $25 in a week and I'll get a check. Boom, I'll be like, oh. Yo, I've seen literally, no lie, I've seen $20 go up to $60. And then I cashed out, but I had another $20 in there and it went up to $80. And I cashed out and I had one more $20 in there. It went to $100 and I cashed out that. It was like one altcoin that did it for me, and it was like $60 I put in turned into like, you know, whatever that
Almost
number.
$300.
So it's taking advantage of those opportunities because you got to be able to sell too.
Yeah.
Get yourself some profits, and then you could even wait to come back in. Like,
Yeah.
that same coin dropped. Like after I sold at a nice high,
So the right time.
that shit went down that I could buy in.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So, you know, it's a transfer of money.
It's about knowing
You know?
the patterns and about knowing when to get in and out.
Yeah.
I feel that.
It becomes a little bit of a full-time job. You got to know the news.
You gotta watch it, yeah, all that stuff.
But they've literally won some legal battles in court that are pushing crypto to a new level.
Yeah.
As everybody might know or might not, it's called the ETF, and it was approved. And
What's an ETF?
it's electronically traded future or something like that. So it's like something the brokerages that deal with the richer people's money and shit.
Yeah.
The hedge fund owners.
Yeah, they like deal with that shit. They're now like legally allowed by the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission, to sell those products.
Because it's unregulated.
Yeah, it's in within the legal realm now, so it's intended to be regulated. They just don't know how right now. Shouts to the kiddies out there.
Word.
That's fucking dope.
That's dope. I was gonna say that's deep and that's dope. Facts.
Well, it's you can see it's a new step for the crypto verse, like more legitimization. It's like showing that it's
More
real.
transparency.
Yeah, as long as they get like some tax
Unsecured,
money
baby.
off of it, hopefully not too much.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because they gonna hit.
For the win.
It could all be good.
Crypto
And you gotta make sure you pay them taxes because crypto ain't hidden.
Oh shit.
They try to say that it was like the money launderers could do it and terrorists, but even the terrorists realized that it was like traceable.
Yeah,
it was like,
super
oh, we're gonna
traceable.
stop fucking with this. All our donators are getting locked up and fucked with.
It's not that the crypto is traceable, right? It's
Super traceable.
No,
Hang on, let him say what he's gonna
not
say.
that. It's that every time you convert the crypto into currency that you can use,
Yeah,
because
like a US dollar.
you're not going up to a fucking like Hertz rent-a-car agency and just being like, "Can I pay with Bitcoin?"
Right.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that is
you're
true.
just not. Right?
Not yet.
And there are only a few places, right, that are
Gun-ho.
converting crypto into U.S. currency, into Chinese currency,
Yeah.
into dinars, whatever the fuck currency you're using. There's only a few places that are doing that. Once you convert that, right, there's only a few places that will change currencies, convert currencies, whatever you want to call it, because my brain's not really working right now.
That's all right.
And then that's traceable. That currency, once you have that account, they're going to snitch on you.
Yeah.
And
Oh, of
so
course.
if you're a terrorist, if you're a criminal,
Yeah.
whatever else, you have Bitcoin, it doesn't matter because your account that you put your currency into is traceable after
The way
that.
you're gonna cash yourself out.
Where are you cashing out? Because that's traceable.
Yeah.
No
That is
matter
true.
what.
Exactly.
It's like, ooh, Bitcoin. I have Bitcoin. I'm untraceable. It's just like,
It's not
yeah,
better than cash.
You're not buying a fucking Lucy with Bitcoin, bitch.
That is true.
Exactly.
How you gonna get a dub with Bitcoin? Like,
I'm gonna cash app it too.
you're gonna
Eventually,
cash
when
app
it's
it.
more legal,
You're gonna well, but like
10 years from now.
But what is the rule? Cash is
King.
King.
Duh. I'm
Nah,
on
cash
that,
gets
bro.
I like how everybody knew that, right?
It's good to know.
Yeah, man.
I like
Yeah,
how
cash
everybody
gets you
knew
everywhere,
that.
bro.
But
Yeah.
cash is cold, hard. It's in your hand. Bitcoin is not in your hand.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like
You do
because
Bitcoin for
you gotta
profit.
cash out.
Yeah, but you're saying
As
simply
an
because of
investment.
you're saying simply because of tangibility, because technically a dollar, even though it is cool hard cash,
Yeah.
it's technically still a number in the system.
It's still fiat currency. But that's the
I
point.
mean,
Just
yeah.
like
yeah.
Bitcoin.
That's
Bitcoin
what we're
is
trying to
still-
escape.
Bitcoin is still a currency.
That
but
kind of lifestyle.
The bigger problem with Bitcoin is it's a digital fiat currency. So I mean, it's as cool as it is, and I do think it's cool. It's
thank
still
you.
only real because you believe in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what makes
So
it.
is the dollar.
That
Yes,
is
but at least you can
exactly.
hold it. At least
Hang
you can
on.
sleep with it. At least you can touch it at night and call
That-
it baby.
That's perfect
is
that
true.
you
No,
said
you're
that.
just saying tangibility.
That's
meaning,
perfect that he
you
said
can print
that.
it out. Like you can print it out, but you can technically equally print out Bitcoin into any amount of currency whether it be American dollars, yen, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
But that's converting
But
it.
then
That's a conversion. That's a conversion more of the right.
But if you're on the run,
Yes.
if you're on the run, you're gonna want to hold that bitch in your hand because you don't want nobody chasing you on your digital footprint.
You don't want to be on the
I
run.
would argue that if you're on the run, you don't want to.
You don't want to be on the run.
That's why you
Don't
got
be on the
something
run,
digital
people.
Where you can lock and you can take something on the run with you anywhere in any. You can access only you can access. Like
Yeah, but then they know where you
Yeah,
are.
but they could trace you.
You want to go
Yo.
off the grid.
Yo.
You want to go off the grid. Because if you're on the grid, they know where you are. If you're on the grid, you're going to get caught. If you have cash in your pocket, you can get people to do things for you without everybody knowing your exact location on the earth.
Well, that's where blockchain comes in. I don't know the whole thing.
But the problem
It's a
with
technology.
the whole technology about
But
it.
the problem with
It's a
blockchain
public
is
ledger.
you can't go up to somebody and just be like, "Hey, put me in the trunk of your car and drive to Albuquerque.
Here's 3 Bitcoin.
Not yet.
Here's some Bitcoin." It's just like no.
Tesla
here's a
will do that
suitcase full of
soon.
Money. Here's a
2
suitcase
years
full
for
of money.
Tesla to do
Put
that.
this blanket over me and drive the fuck to the forest because I need to get out of town.
Yeah.
And a suitcase full of money. Get in my car and here's a blanket. Hide. I'm driving.
Dead ass.
And then you're gone. But you can't do that with just like Bitcoin. What the fuck is that? Like, no, they're not going to.
They're gonna want the Bitcoin though.
No, they won't because they won't see it. They'll see the suitcase full of money.
Yeah.
No.
Believe
From
me,
statistically speaking,
people will move a lot faster if you hand them a suitcase full of cash.
the velocity of money for Bitcoin since that ETF, which was about a month ago, 20-something days,
Yeah.
it's averaging that they're buying, the investors now, there's a group, the BlackRocks, the Fidelity, they've been buying at an average of $500 million worth of Bitcoin a day.
Are they doing a wide scale pump and dump? Because it sounds like they're just trying to drive.
They
up
can
price.
pump and dump whatever they want quick enough. They'll make $1 billion easy.
Hey, yeah.
They will make $1 billion easy. But for a long-term holder like us that needs to dollar cost average for at least 5 years, and then wait another 5 years, meaning a 10-year investment, then it's real for us.
It's real, but at the same time, just keep this in mind. It's still a currency. A currency only has as much value as what you believe it has. Because it doesn't have intrinsic value. No currency has intrinsic value.
Absolutely. And that's
even gold.
absolutely
Just like any
the
gold
truth.
has no value is. It's
Gold
really how
has
much
no
you think
intrinsic
it
Yes. And that's absolutely why I got into Bitcoin. Because by the time I was getting into Bitcoin, it already had more than a decade of going through the tests.
Which means people have believed in
Going
it
through what was
Yeah.
going to smack.
But at the end of the
Smack
day,
'em
though,
in this
going
shit.
back to the original point,
Yeah.
people are going to jump a lot further for you if you hand them a suitcase full of cash. Because they see solutions. They see solutions right in that in that suitcase. You tell me you're going to send me 2 Bitcoin, I'm going to look at you like, why are you going to send me 2 Bitcoin?
That's 6 figures right there, 2 Bitcoin.
If someone on
That's traceable.
If someone on the street,
I mean, I ain't trying
if
to
someone on the
be
street
on that
stops
level
me
with it.
right now and was just like, "Yo, do you want 2 Bitcoin or like $1,000?" I'm taking the 2 Bitcoin because I know what the Bitcoin
What
is
it's worth.
and I could probably
Yeah.
figure out a way to
You
get
don't pay
that
taxes
converted
on
into
it.
American dollars. I can
As
probably
long as you
figure
pay
that out.
taxes.
Having said that, if someone's just like, "Get in the car, I need to," and then offers me a suitcase full of cash or like the Bitcoin,
Yeah.
I'm taking the suitcase full of cash in that moment because it's a panic moment, and I feel like I'm about to get into some weird ass adventure. And the suitcase full of cash will be more useful in that moment.
Oh, yeah. Cash is still king.
Cash is king.
Yeah. That's why they're trying to do the CBD, whatever. That is like,
Cash is king.
that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm
Cash is king.
sticking it to Bitcoin because that's a financial revolution.
Yeah, man.
Cash is king because the American economy has just dominated the entire modern world.
It's better to be cash than, I mean, look how many spots we go to. You buy food or something, and it's, we'd rather cash.
Yeah.
Facts.
And they'll
So
have an
they don't-
ATM right there that'll make them money.
So they don't have to
But
pay
they
the
don't-
fees.
And they don't have to report exactly how much they're making,
Exactly.
how much they're making a year.
So they don't have to pay the taxes on the ATM
Yeah.
fees because they pay stores
Yeah.
started actually charging
Yeah.
taxes on the ATM fees.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Yo, and with that, I think it's time we wrap it up like a sushi. Gets rolling.
Mm-hmm.
All right, final thoughts, guys.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
enough.
All right. No doubt. Shout out to everybody out there that's listening. I'm a little buzzed up right here, as you can see. But there's one right here. We're making it.
Manny?
Yeah, man. I mean, kind of going with that spirit. Yeah, definitely show some love like always. You already know. Yeah, movies, you already know what time it is. If you've watched 2 or more of our episodes or clips or any of us, you already know what time it is. Definitely smash that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like this episode. Comment below. Who do you think invented peanut butter? Damn it. What kind of world are we living in? What's going on right now?
It really bothered you, didn't it?
What is going on?
He's done.
I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. Like,
No
first
more.
of all, feel me? We talking about
No more.
Yo, I swear to God, I thought it was
Mike with his
George
booty
Washington
hairs,
barbecue.
and
I thought
then
he
like
had
it's crazy. It's a lot going on. Guys, comment
Epicness.
below. Definitely.
Epicness happening
Nah.
all day.
They
all
were
day.
talking about the Aztec and all this
Nah.
other shit.
He had to
It's
invent
deep.
peanut.
This
Yeah.
is crazy. Anyway,
I'm a Swiftie.
you know,
I'm
we
a
love y'all,
Swiftie.
Like always, this guy's a Swiftie.
Mhm.
I'm about to, get up out of here, Swift up out of here.
Yeah.
But,
I could have sworn
You
he
know.
invented the peanut.
and love, peace, love. Yeah, man. All that good stuff.
I hope
I'm
people
outta
don't
here,
think
bye.
I'm an asshole because I talk so much shit. Because that's how I feel.
Woo! We
I
talk that,
remember
talk that,
Romies,
talk
all
that,
the
talk
shit
that,
you need to talk.
I talk a lot
talk
of
that,
shit,
talk that,
but
Just like this guy.
talk that.
And with that being said, peace out.
But back it up too, though.
Ah.
Yeah, definitely back it up. And remember, don't pull up.